So, okay, we got the updates. That's what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be talking about the new updates. Juan said he can hear me. Good. Couple good things to go over. I made some notes too. I kind of looked at the patch notes or whatever, update notes a little bit more. I know we looked at them yesterday, kind of briefly in the live stream. But if you were in the live stream yesterday, I'm really excited about this Chirpa, this Ewok synergy that we're going to be talking more about. The plan with my Droid account, which is what I'm pulling up right here on the screen, was to kind of use a little bit of the Ewok synergy I already had with Tebow Scout and the Ewok Elder. So I think so let's flip over to Arena real quick. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and just hold that spot. We'll fight those Jawas again. Let's fight those Jawas again. Let's get that out of the way. And I can just start that on my Droid account too, but we'll get this started on my main account here. So we'll take out Dachka. And these little droids, man, these little Jawas, they can do some AoE on you. So you got to be careful with them. Found that out yesterday. But you take them out, this team's pretty much done. Ray is buffed. Let's put her on, let's just let her kill Poggle. Okay. Yeah, now we got to take Poe out, but that's okay. We'll use our Poe to taunt. Qui-Gon should take off his. Yep. Okay, so we're going to go right back to Jawa. He's dead. Poggle. He's dead. And we'll finish Poe. No, we'll finish Sid. Watch this. Boom, boom. Dead. Okay, now we'll kill their Poe. And I did do some work on Hoth Rebel Scout too to add. He's going to fill in where Poe is on my team right now. So I leveled him up and got him almost to gear 8. I think he's one piece away from gear 8. So, oh shoot, why did I do that so fast, guys? What the heck? I wanted to hold that out. What am I doing? See, when I set up the live stream, sometimes it throws everything off for me. We still got 4 minutes. Let's just see what happens. You know what? Screw it. We'll pay the 50. I don't care. We'll fight the Yoda team. And just remind me not to finish the battle. I'm so used to it. Just finishing the battle. Kill Qui-Gon. Watch my Ray on this Yoda watch. Oh, he's got foresight on or whatever though, so I didn't do much. Dang it. I didn't even pay attention to that. Okay, probably Lumi, maybe. Do this to Yoda because he'll buff us. And I think we should just finish Lumi, get her out of the way. Little heal ain't gonna save you, bud. Okay, now Koth, let's just get him down a little bit. Hopefully Leia don't kill him. Okay, she didn't. Alright, so we're just gonna let that sit for a minute. And I'm gonna pull up my Droid account. Let's just double check. My goal on the Droid account is to finish in the top 20. So I'm 20 right now. Let's fight 2 minutes left. So wow, lots of heals there. This might be doable. Let's at least get a match in. Might as well. So this will run an all Droid, except we got Daka and Geo joining us. And let's take out. I think Sid is the way to go. I can't believe you killed my Daka, you jerk. Take that. Dang, I should have used his assist. That was dumb. You guys hear me okay? Move my mic around a little bit. It's easier for me. So let me know if it affected anything. Okay. And now we will just go for Dooku. We're going to have to do them eventually anyways. Might as well do them now instead of later. So annoying. Oh, HK didn't come back. We might be in trouble. Yeah, we're in trouble now. Usually HK comes back, but guess not. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and finish. How much time do we got? 48 seconds. Okay, good. So I just finished that on my other screen. So we're good. So it looks like we're going to hit the goal that we said. I rank 1 on my main account always. Always got to finish rank 1. And then on this Droid account, I like to finish in the top 20. So I think we're going to do it on the Droid account. Whoops. There we go. Okay, just wanted to get that out of the way. With the time change, I like it because I'm able to get the arena closeouts on the live stream. So I just start the live stream a little earlier now to get those in there. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you don't care to see that, then I'll stop doing it and I'll just start a little later. But it's up to you. Let me see what we got going on in chat. Looks like we got some good stuff here. I'm gonna do pop-out chat so it's easier for me to read. So give me a second. Okay. Congrats on passing 300 subs. Thanks so much. I appreciate that. Carl said, what's up? Chocolate says, how are you, Skunk? I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. Thanks. Chocolate did edit up the me completing the Yoda event yesterday, which if you've missed it, we happened to do it on a live stream. We were just jacking around. I didn't think I was going to be able to do it this round because I had to replace old Ben with, I was hoping Barris, who wouldn't be ready until the next time the event came around. But we ended up just going in, jacking around, ended up finishing it with Luminara lead, Qui-Gon Jinn, Kit Fisto, JC, and Old Ben, which Old Ben is a huge handicap. So, Juan said, I am permanent second place on my new server. First is beatable, so I'll be able to get my crystals daily. Nice. How do you check server info? Not sure. What do you mean by that, Stu? The server that you're on? There's really no way to tell what server you're on. There's like no name or number for them yet. They haven't released any of that information yet. So, let's see here. Benny, hey Benny, what's up? Kind of laggy. You stream with OBS. Less laggy now. Okay, yeah, no, I'm streaming with XSplit, which has been really good for us. So let's see how it does. So with the new changes to Ahsoka, should I go for her instead of Mace for the Yoda event? They are both 5 stars. Yeah, I would. Ahsoka Tano looks real good now with that speed. We're gonna get into that too. What's your opinion on Ahsoka buffed? Yeah, we'll talk about that for my new PvP server squad. Yeah, you can get her fairly easy out of Cantina. Carl said, so my crappy Ahsoka at level 54 is hitting like a truck. Nice. Yeah, we're gonna talk a lot about the new update. So we got that out of the way. Let's get our arena rewards. Oh, there he is. Look, old Ben. Get him now. You know, I'm going to screen cap that because I want to... Yeah, save Dropbox. That's fine. That's cool. I didn't know to do that. Okay. I'll do a video on is old Ben worth it? Because I do have a 7-star old Ben. Get my free energy. We'll flip back over to the main account. Let's clear that out. Yeah, we already know about Ben. Get out of here. Okay, let's claim. Oops. Claim. Got it. Okay, cool. So let's talk about the new event, and let's pull up our boy Chirpa now. Is he even in the list yet? Somebody said he wasn't in the list. Let's see. Is he in here now? Yeah, there he is. Okay, cool. So he's the only character I don't have opened up on my main account, obviously. Right now. So I'm going to go for him. I'm still going to get Barris at 7 stars first before I even start tempting this dude. But yeah, so that's Chief Chirpa. We're going to talk a lot about him, man, because you know if you're in the live stream yesterday, I'm excited about this Ewok synergy. I think it's going to help. This real update is really all about my Droid account. So that's really what this is. This is going to help the most for me. With my Droid account, for my dark side, obviously I'm going, HK, 8688, Geo, and DACA. This is primarily a free-to-play account is what my goal was with this account. So that's what we're striving for is free-to-play. So I also was thinking, since I happen to get Ewok Elder somehow in a chromium, or not a chromium, but a bronzium pack or something, I was thinking about, hey, that'd be cool to do an Ewok team. I wish they would release another Ewok. I've been talking about that in my live stream. So they did. They released Chirpa, which is cool. And I really like his abilities. We're going to look at those. If you just looked at his base abilities on the update page on the official forums, he doesn't look all that hot. But when we went to swgoh.gg last night on the stream and started looking at his maxed out abilities, wow, game changer, man. He's going to help a ton, especially for free-to-play players getting through light side. And I think for people... not people that are more established and not people that that obviously invest a lot of money into the game, but for free-to-play players to get through Galactic Wars, I think is going to be a strong combo of Chirpa lead, Ewok Elder, Tebow, Ewok Scout, and Old DACA. That could be a really, really, really strong team, and we'll talk about that because you're gonna be totally survivable through whatever they throw at you in Galactic Wars. I mean, I couldn't see them throwing anything at you that you couldn't survive with that team, with all the reses and revives and heals and all the good stuff. The assist that Chirpa adds. So we'll look at him on swgoh.gg. But real quick, I just want to get in, just so you guys know, I kind of made notes here of the patch notes. So Droid's Fight Back event, Google Play exclusive. So this is perfect for me because my Google account that I play on, which is on BlueStacks, the Android emulator on my PC, that's going to be great because that's all about droids. So in this limited time event, players will be required to form a squad of at least 3 droids to face off against the Jawas. The first tier of the event requires the player droids to be 2-star, the second tier 4-star, and the final tier 6-star. So as you can see, my droids are all 5-star. So I'm going to try to work on getting them to 6-star if I can to complete the event. But players who complete the event will be awarded with various prizes, including the chance to receive droid character shards. So hopefully, maybe if I can complete the 2-star and the 4-star event, it'll give me some more shards to help gear these guys to 6. So we'll see, or star these guys to 6. So we'll see. Now, if you're looking in your Android device or whatever, your Google Play, Galaxy of Heroes account, I don't believe the event is going to start until after Yoda. So it's going to start Wednesday, I guess, is what I'm hearing. So it's going to start after the Yoda event. Should start on Wednesday. That's what the rumors are, and that kind of makes sense. No reason to kind of have the Yoda event going on and then have the Android event. A lot of people are upset about the fact that that this is Android exclusive, but I mean it kind of makes sense. Droid event, Android, kind of goes there. iOS, Apple, they don't care, man. Apple makes more than enough money; they could care less whether they get an exclusive or not. So I'm sure Google had to pay a little bit or did some type of promotion with Disney, for this deal, but it is what it is. So, whatever, and it doesn't look like you're getting anything major. Now, unless, one thing I want to add, though, it just says droid character shards. We don't know, is Grievous included in there? We don't know. I would doubt it, because they did say in the previous post that Grievous will only be, his shards will only be available in the shard shop. But then again, here they say, include the chance to receive droid character shards. So we'll see. If Grievous shards drop in that, a couple things will happen. One, people are going to complain if they're on iOS that they didn't get a chance for the Grievous shards. Number 2, iOS and Android people are going to be mad because you're just going to get a few shards that you can't do anything with unless you are pay to play and you do have Grievous. Now on my main account, I do have Grievous at 4 stars, but I'm not pursuing going out anything beyond that right now. I just wanted to get him, unlock him, and then show, be able to show my viewers and on the stream, a little bit about him. So the next update that they had the next thing that they talked about in the update is Darth Vader. So basically what happened with Vader was there were some people that found a bug that they could get extra Vader shards, and they were able to rank Vader up past basically star 5 at that point, I think, when that happened. So they were able to exploit that, and they got him up to star 6, star 7. Some people did. Well, those people were banned. So that's why when they say Darth Vader had his stats increased if players raise his tier from 6 or 7. Before 6 and 7 star Vader characters have reduced stats due to an exploit that allowed players to receive extra shards from him. Now, here's where it's kind of funny. This is their little jab at those players. Now that those players are no longer a concern, banned, we have increased the power of 6 and 7 star Vader to its rightful place. Now, again, for a lot of people, this has no bearing. Even on my main account, which I'll flip back over to, I've invested quite a bit into the game. And my Vader is still only, Where's he at? And for the most part, I buy his shards out of the shard shop when I see him. So my Vader's still only 15 shards away from star 5. So it's not like everybody's going to be rolling around with a 6 or 7 star Vader. Even if you have the shards in the shard shop to buy him, you can only buy 2 shards at a time. So best case scenario, you get lucky and two Vader shards pop up here. You got 4 Vader shards. So wow, congratulations. It's still going to take you a long time. Even for people that have gone even farther into the game than me, to get him. So it's going to be a little while. But they did fix that, so now they're basically saying all those people have been banned, they're gone, we don't have to worry about them. So Vader's back, just like any other character, able to be ranked up. And then the final thing in their general update was the Solist environment can now be seen in game. Its smoke-filled skies and flowing rivers of lava make a new exciting place to battle. So Solist, if you're not sure, it was in the movie. It was in first seen in the Star Wars Clone Wars episode. So that's where we saw Solist. It's I haven't seen the thing yet in game yet. I haven't done a battle where Solist popped up yet. But if we see it throughout the stream, we'll talk more about it. But I mean, nothing crazy or major there really. I want to get into the new characters, but let me see what questions or comments we got going on in the live chat. If you're watching this from another forum like Facebook or the official forums or one of those other sites, click the link and come directly to the page, and then you can participate in the live chat. I am really impressed with the live chat that we built up, the kind of community that we have, and the amount of interaction that we get in those chats. So let me just take a look at the live chat. But definitely come to the actual page and you can participate in here. And if you're watching this, go ahead and say something in live chat. Let us know you're here. Also, please, if you're new to the channel and you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to the channel. That's very important. Whether you're watching this live or you're watching a replay of this later, I really appreciate that. Let's see. Oh, okay. So Benny said that he found out. Now, yesterday we had a question that came up was, is Droid and iOS on the same server? Because a lot of people are complaining that that's not fair if Android gets an event and iOS doesn't get the event, but iOS and Android are on the same server. They say that's not fair. I don't know. I didn't think that that they would be on the same server, but Benny's saying he read that Droid and iOS are on the same server. So if anybody finds proof of that or finds some type of documentation, I would really like to see it. Chocolate said, so happy you're streaming, and if you ever need something edited, tell me. Yeah, Chocolate helped me out today. He did the edit on the Yoda event that we completed yesterday in the live stream. The live stream ended up being like 3 hours, but he chopped it out and just took out the part where we fought Yoda, so we can have a separate video for that for the channel. So I'll get that up a little bit later. Jetto Sean, hello there. Hey, Jetto Sean, what's up, bro? Welcome. We just went over the general updates, just the droid event, Darth Vader, and the new environment, the Solist environment. So now we're going to move into, let's leave Chirpa on the back burner just for a minute. Let's move to Ahsoka Tano. A lot of people are talking about her. Let me find my notes here for Ahsoka. Let's pull her up. I can 7-star her, I think. Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah, oh yeah. Well beyond that to 7-star her. So Ahsoka Tano, okay, she wasn't that great prior to the update. I didn't really do much with her. There wasn't a lot of, I didn't read a lot of positive things about her. So she's cool. She's a cool character, but it just didn't seem like it would make sense for me to use her. Her speed was like ungodly slow. And some of her leadership ability, I mean, that didn't really come into play because I don't run a Night Sister, team or whatever. So, but anyways, so let's talk about her new updates. So, despite her solid offensive stats, Ahsoka has been underperforming due to her unreliable survivability, compounded by her low speed. Her kit has been revised to give her a chance to shine. So, her basic energetic slash will deal physical damage. To target enemy, and Ahsoka recovers health equal to 6% of her max health, increased to 9% on a critical hit. So when they post this stuff on the forums, this is all well and good, and this is nice, but this is just base. So we need to go and we need to take a look at this on like swgoh.gg or like the Cantina or something, which we'll go to next, because that'll kind of segue into Chirpa. So But these are just what they're saying on the patch notes or whatever. So special protective maneuver, deal physical damage to a target enemy. This is her first special. If the target has 50% health or more, all allies recover health equal to 10% of Ahsoka's max health. If the target has less than 50% health, this attack deals 25% more damage instead. So kind of like Savage's power, where if they're basically in the red, he'll just kill them. It's like an instant kill. So with Ahsoka, you have a chance to one-shot people if they're under 50% health. There's definitely a chance for her to be able to do that. So that's something to keep in mind, that if you're fighting Ahsoka Tano, to make sure you try to keep your health up. Just like when you fight Savage Opress, you want to make sure you don't get into the red. So really with Ahsoka, you got to be careful not to get into the yellow. So, and then her leader ability, Jedi and Night Sisters allies receive 10% evasion. So nothing great there. Lumi would have a better leadership ability for Jedi than that. But here's something to note, because this is what they put in there. This ability's evasion bonus is unchanged, but its major upgrade now causes each affected ally to gain turn meter when they evade, not just Ahsoka. The turn meter gain has been reduced to account for this. So we'll look that up to see what that turn meter is maxed out. And then finally, her unique. This is what I want to talk about, because I kind of missed this yesterday. We were quickly going through these notes, and I really didn't touch on this. And people kept saying, "Oh, in the live stream, you kept saying how slow she is, and she's so slow. She didn't get an update to speed." Well, technically, she didn't get an update to base speed, so no, she did not get an update to her actual speed. She got a buff that gives her speed, okay, which can be removed. So Ahsoka has plus 25% health and plus 25% speed. When she suffers a critical hit, she loses one of these effects in reverse order. So she'll first lose the speed, and then she'll turn around and lose the health. Whenever she scores a finishing blow, she regains all of them. Now, this, I've seen a lot of people on the forums and in the line app group I'm in, they said that this is bugged. She is not always receiving these buffs back when she scores a finishing blow. But and also keep in mind, she has to score that finishing blow. It can't be somebody else that does it. So, if she gets them low and she gets them in the red, and then Qui-Gon Jinn actually kills them, or whoever's on your team actually kills them, that does not count. It has to be Ahsoka Tano has the finishing blow. She has to be the one that kills them. Okay? And then she'll regain those buffs back. So, pretty cool, man. I mean, there's definitely some stuff to do with her. We know all these updates. There are always some bugs, some kinks that they need to work out. So I'm sure there will be some with Ahsoka Tano. Some people are saying she's not hitting hard. Other people are saying her health's super low. Other people are saying she hits really hard now. So we'll see. We'll see over the next couple of days how that works out for Ahsoka Tano. But let's pull her up on the SW. Is it this one? No, this is my page. LordSkunk.com if you haven't been there. You guys can go to my blog, my Star Wars Galaxy Heroes blog. So SW, there it is, GG. Okay, and we'll pull up Tano. And now these are what she is. I believe these are most up to date, so these should be good. Yeah. These are updated. Okay, great. So you can still see her speed's 93. So the speed did not change. So everybody kept saying, "Oh, she didn't get." You keep saying she didn't get faster. She didn't get faster. Okay, she did not get faster. She got a buff that gives her speed that can be removed. So she's still slow without that buff. Okay. So energetic splash at max level, deal physical damage to target enemy, and Ahsoka recovers health equal to 10% of her max health, increased to 15% on a critical hit. Not bad. Not bad at all. But hang on one second. Give me just a minute. Okay, so she's going to get a little bit of a heal back. So 10% of her max health, which if you look at her health at maxed out, it's 8,600. I mean, she's got really low health. Really low health and really low speed. So yeah, I know she gets those buffs, and I know she has a chance to get those buffs back, but there's a lot of people that can remove buffs. And Yoda, I wonder if Yoda can steal those buffs. I don't know. That's a good question. I want to find out about that. Let's see if Yoda can take those buffs. So we'll see. We'll see. I have to find out more about it. I'm assuming he could, because he can take, I think he can take every buff except taunt and stealth. So I don't know. Interesting. That's a good question. I'll have to find that out. If anybody knows the answer or can find the answer to that, please post it in the chat. I'd be curious to find out about that. Given Yoda plus 45 health and plus 45 speed, and then him giving that to the team, you're done. You are done. But I don't think that he can. I mean, that would just be too OP. I mean, that would make Yoda just crazy stupid. if he could steal the enemy Tano's buff. So protective maneuver. So let's see what this is at max level. It's a 4-turn cooldown. Deal physical damage to target enemy if the target had 50% health or more. All allies. So now maxed out. So all allies are going to recover health equal to 20% of Ahsoka Tano's max health. Otherwise, this attack deals 50% more damage. So let's see. 20% would be about 1,600 hit points if she's maxed. She'd have max health of 8,600. So, I mean, a little bit. I mean, it could help a little bit for sure. A lot of people are liking this if you can fight Yoda for the Yoda event to use Ahsoka Tano. So I'm assuming he can't steal those buffs. If he can steal those buffs, man, it's game over. There's no point in trying her with the Yoda event. But we'll see if he can steal those. Daring Padawan, Ahsoka has plus 45% health and plus 45 speed and 10% critical chance. Whenever she suffers a critical hit, she loses one of these effects in reverse order. Whenever she scores a finishing blow, she regains all of them. So plus 45% health. It's going to roughly be another 4. So it should be about 12,000 health when she has that buff. Now, I don't know if they go of her max health. I don't know if this heal is based off the max health of her base health or if it's with the buff. I don't know. I don't know if they consider the buff to be max. That's I'd be curious to know that. That's interesting. Now, if it's based off of her with the buff, then that could actually be a pretty decent heal. That puts you at about 2,000. Would it be about 2,000? About 2,400 maybe. Yeah, about 2,400 heal. That's not that bad. So for your team. And then her leadership ability, Jedi and Night Sister allies have plus 14% evasion and gains 15% turn meter whenever they evade. Maxed out, this might be good, but I still think you would want Qui-Gon Jinn or maybe even Lumi as lead. I think they're better options as leader. Whatever, to each your own. So whatever you prefer, obviously do what you need to do. But the fan favorite from the Clone Wars, surprisingly decent, but her I don't know what that word is her crippling speed. Even with Qui-Gon Jinn, she is mediocre at best. And that's what it was pre-update. That's what the site was saying. So we'll see how she performs after this update. Now, she's a cool character, man. I mean, I like the character. So I hope that this works out, and I hope they get some of the bugs worked out with her. And we can see her perform pretty well in the arena. Anytime we can add somebody new that's fun to the arena is always good. So let's see. Yeah, Jeffrey said, I don't see the Droid event and I'm on an Android device. No, I don't think the Droid event is going to start till after Yoda. We talked about that earlier. It should show up tomorrow. In where you fight Yoda at should show up there after Yoda event is done. So I already beat Yoda at 7 stars. So tell me how much time is left for anybody who still has the Yoda event available on their account. Let me know what the time is. Actually, I can see it on my Droid account, I think. Let's go to that. 1 day, 18 hours left. So probably the droid event would start 1 day, 18 hours from now, which makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, Benny said he read on the forums one guy said he battled his alt, one on iOS and one on Droid. Interesting. Okay. Or maybe, who knows? Maybe. Who knows? Stu said, yeah, the Droid event starts after the Yoda event is done. Yeah, he said that would be a great bit of info for their notes. Yeah, absolutely. Jedoshan says, my max Ahsoka has 5216 power. The site is wrong on that. Now, have you filled every single slot on your Ahsoka Tano? Is every single slot available except for the ones that, obviously you got to be over 70 to get? Is every single one filled? Because they're saying 5193. You're saying 5216. So, interesting. I'm not sure. It's not that much. Maybe they upped her power just a little bit with the update. I'm not sure. Chocolate said, just spent 100 Cantina energy to try and get Obi-Wan shards, but only got 2 shards. Yeah, we'll talk about that too, because That's what I'm getting from him. I found out a lot of information. That's my next note. I want to save Chirpa for last, guys. I really want to get into him. So let's look at it. Characters, Obi-Wan, Old Ben has characters. Character shards can now be found for Old Ben and Cantina battles. 2F and 6B in addition to chromium packs. So let's look at my Old Ben. And let's talk a little bit about Old Ben. I'll probably do a video, or I'll probably do a segment maybe on the next live stream about Old Ben, since people are now able to start getting him. But just real quick on Old Ben. Number one, I found that he's got a real low drop rate. Somebody in my lineup group said they did 200. They used 230 energy and got one shard. Sorry, they did 230 energy, got one shard, and then Chocolate said he just spent 100 energy and he got 2 shards. So it looks like the drop rate on Old Ben is still pretty low, which is fine. I mean, he just came out of chromium, so you shouldn't just be able to click it and get a shard every time. I don't have a problem with that being low. Plus, I also have him at 7 stars, so I don't care. But imagine that. But yeah. So I mean, I don't mind the drop rate being low. Even if I didn't have him, I wouldn't mind that. Just because he is, he should feel special. He should feel like, when you get him, it should be an accomplishment. He's a pretty cool character. One thing I'll tell you about Old Ben, if you don't have him, or if you have him and he's not starred up yet, you don't really have to star Ben way up. He's kind of like a Daka, who you can kind of get at star 4, leave at star 4, and just gear him up a little bit. You don't even have to gear him all the way up. I made the mistake of gearing and starring him before I really did more research on how to effectively use him in arena. But what you really want to do is you want to raise this power, Mind Tricks. You want to raise that up. And then you want to raise this, If You Strike Me Down, his unique ability. Those 2 powers you really want to focus on. These other 2 aren't that important. Old Jedi Knight, you're probably not going to use him as lead. You might be better off going with Lumi's lead if you're looking for evasion. And then Elegant Form, you can use that. It doesn't hit very hard, and all it does is proc evasion up for him, which isn't that great because you don't really you kind of want Old Ben to die. The whole point of Old Ben is this. This is what you want to do. You want to go into a match. You want Old Ben, when he takes his first turn, you want him to use Jedi Mind Tricks, so he has a chance to ability block and lower the turn meter of the enemy team. So right here you can see mine's at level 5. Inflict ability block on all enemies for 1 turn and offense down for 2 turns with a 65% chance to remove 40% turn meter. If I rank that up one more, I could get that to 50% turn meter if I went up one more level to level 6. So what you want to do is Old Ben's first turn, you want to use use Mind Tricks. I always call it Jedi Mind Tricks, whatever. It doesn't matter. But you want to use the power Mind Tricks. He's going to have a chance to ability block. It does get resisted quite a bit, but try to ability block. And then at that point, Old Ben's done. You just want him to die, really, honestly. If they can kill Old Ben, which I haven't really raised it up because I've geared up my Old Ben too high, nobody will kill him. And the AI will not target Old Ben. Okay, they will save Old Ben for last. So on defense, keep that in mind. They will save Old Ben for last. So sometimes that'll actually win you a match because Old Ben is pretty tanky if he is geared up. So, they could time out or not be able to finish it. Very rare that would happen. Very rare with the damage speed meta we got now. But I'm just saying that could be a possibility. But what you want him to do is you want him to die, because when he dies, he's gonna buff your whole team up for 2 turns. He's gonna give him evasion. He's gonna give him critical chance. And the more you level this, the more it goes. Now also you can see if I just went up one more level to 2, it's gonna add speed up to all allies for 2 turns. So you're just the more higher you take this power, when he dies, he's gonna really buff his team. So to get the full benefit of Obi-Wan, you want him to die. So you don't necessarily need a 7-star Old Ben. And you don't necessarily need him to be, gear 8 completely maxed. You don't have to do that. You kind of want him to be soft because you do want him to take some hits. You want him to basically, you want him to cast Mind Tricks and then die. That's what you want to have happen with Old Ben. That's the strategy that I would use. Unfortunately, I didn't realize that. I just kept gearing him up and starting him up and doing all this stuff, and then I didn't really, research the character's powers and what happens with them. I was just more focused on the Mind Tricks. I thought that was cool to be able to ability block, and stuff like that. But his damage is pretty low, and he does have a chance, or he doesn't have a chance. He's going to, when he hits, he's gonna put evasion up for 2 turns. So keep that in mind. Okay, so that's Old Ben. And then the other thing, some unit descriptions. The descriptions of it for a number of characters have been updated to better describe them, which is good, man, because some of the stuff was real vague, and some of the powers really didn't make sense, the way that they worded them. And then Magma Trooper. Magma Trooper has shards that can now be obtained from chromium packs. I already talked about that. I knew that was going to happen, just like Cad Bane. They're going to put him in there probably for a couple months. and then it'll hit Cantina. So they got to try to get the money while they can with Magma Trooper. I'm not interested in Magma Trooper. I did obviously unlock him like most people who have logged in every day since the beginning of the month. I have him at 1 star. I think by the end of the month, if you don't buy any Chromium packs, you'll end up with him as 2 star. So I'm fine with him there. I've looked at his powers and stuff. He's a cool character, but nothing that really fits any of my teams that I'm doing right now. So I'll wait till he gets into a Cantina if I want to get him later. So that's Magma Trooper. Let's see. Ahsoka Tano we already went over. They did some bug fixes, just some general bug fixes. One thing I want to point out though that was really caught my eye here was basically the next section down, which is multiple characters previously had abilities where their damage would increase in some cases when upgraded instead of would decrease in some cases instead of upgrading or increasing when upgraded. This has been fixed. There's a long list of characters that's been fixed on. Several characters have had unit descriptions that are outdated or inaccurate. The following characters have been updated to better reflect their abilities. Now, old Daka can no longer revive herself with serve again. That's one of the things I put a note on that I want to make sure. That we talked about. So old Daka can no longer revive herself with serve again. So what happens is if you're going through a battle and old Daka, let's say they do an AOE and old Daka and one of your other characters die. There was a chance for old Daka and that other character to come back throughout the fight. So basically what they're saying now is that old Daka will no longer be able to have a chance to come back, but those other characters still will. So if you're fighting old Daka and let's just say IG-88, this happened to me actually in a battle not that long ago on my Droid account, IG, or maybe it was 86, whatever. 86 and Daka both died. The match kept going. 86 ended up coming back at the end of the match when it was his turn or whatever. Daka revived you, even though she was already dead. So Daka can no longer revive herself with serve again, but I think she could still revive the other characters like she had been able to do. Now, right here's another note. Several characters had stat boosting effects in their leader or unique abilities that could be copied by Grandmaster Yoda's Master Stroke or Battle Meditation. They have been corrected. Okay, cool. So I think by saying that this unique ability with the Ahsoka Tano, he cannot take those, I don't think Yoda can take those powers from her. So okay, good. So I think that answered that. Anything else that was really important I want to talk about? No, not much. Not much besides that. The last major thing that I want to talk about the update is Chirpa, which we'll get into in just a second. Let me just check out the chat real quick and just see what we got going on. Okay, sorry about that. Let's take a look here. Benny said, I tried Ahsoka after the update and she was fast. Okay. Juan said, can you fight someone in arena with her? For me, my Ahsoka is not geared or anything, I don't think. I think she's... Oh, there's one more thing I want to talk about, too, before we move on to Chirpa. So Ahsoka Tano, mine could be 7-star, but I haven't done anything with her powers, and she's only gear 2. I could get to gear 3, I guess, with her right now, but I'm not going to worry about it. We'll do another update on her. Let's let them fix the bugs over the next couple days, and then I'll focus on her in one of the live streams. And I'll probably level her up and gear up. I think she'd be cool to have in there. 2 days on Yoda. Okay. Yeah, I saw that. One day, 18 hours. Okay, Jeffrey said, I spent 200 Cantina energy, got about 10 Ben shards. Didn't really count, but the drop rate was pretty good. Jeto Sean said all are filled. I'm not sure what he meant by that. I did 2 refreshes and got 13 shards. Nice. Okay, good. Jeffrey said I got lucky then because I was getting a ton. Good. Tassine, what's up, bro? Huni, what's up, man? Thanks for coming, guys. Old Ben's power is 2 times my JC. Yeah. But don't worry, it still don't hit hard, man. So it don't matter. I can't wait for Kit Fisto to be farmable. I unlocked him at 4 stars and really want to get his shards. Kit Fisto seems to be the freaking hero of the Yoda event, man. I'm telling you. All these videos that I've watched, the ones that I've seen, I had Kit Fisto when I finished Yoda. And which, for those of you that just joined, Chocolate did edit that out for me. He did send it to me. So we do have that. I'm going to post that up later tonight. He cut it out just where we got just the Yoda attempt and the one where we completed it. So he put that together for me with a little intro extra thing for me that I'll put up tonight so people can see that. It's cool. Thank you, Chocolate, by the way. But Kit Fisto seems to be the champion of the Yoda event because all the people I've seen that have completed them had Kit Fisto on their team. Now, I know people can complete it without Kit Fisto. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Kit Fisto is a have to have, but I'm just saying all the people that I've seen do it, and myself included, Kit Fisto, has been on the team. So it's kind of cool. He was the last man standing for me. He was the last man standing for the live stream or the video I talked about the other day on a live stream of Trompier TV's video of him completing Yoda. He had Kit Fisto. He was the last one, standing there. So yeah, I mean, Kit Fisto's good, man. I mean, he's not bad. I don't think I would use him. I don't think I would use him over certain other characters that I have. I actually put him on my bench for a while. The only reason he was revived was to come back for the Yoda event. So yeah, I mean, not a horrible character on the scale of Jedi's. I mean, I would say he's up towards the top. Krusty the Clown said, "Should I stop farming for old? Should I stop farming for old Ben? GS is 6 stars, 25 of 100. I think you meant should you start farming for old Ben? GS is 6 stars. I would continue on with GS, bro. Just get GS to 7 stars. GS is a beast. 7 stars, gear 9.5. Get his abilities up. He's beast mode. I have GS on my team over old Ben. So the way the meta is right now, it's all about speed and damage. So I would rather have GS on my team than old Ben, and I do have GS on my team over my old Ben. I took old Ben off so I could add somebody like GS. So yeah, I would say if you want Ben, put him on hold just for a minute, finish off your GS, and then go for Ben. To be honest with you, here's my order of Cantina. This is the way I'm doing it, and this is the way I would recommend you to do it. I would go, if you're new and you haven't, and you're maybe not as established yet, and you don't have these characters. If you already have them, then just follow the order, but just follow them in the order. I'm saying, I would go first GS. Number 2, when you're 69, I would start doing Barris. I wouldn't do Barris out of the hard notes. Don't waste your energy over there in the dark side hard notes for Barris. I'd wait to get her at 69 in Cantina. It's the first battle in Cantina at 69 you can do. Do Barris. Then I would do Old Ben if you really want him. And I would just unlock Old Ben at 4 stars and I'd leave him there. You just want him to die, man. I'm telling you guys, you just want Old Ben to die. Don't make the mistake I did. I would maybe, if you really want Ben, get him to 4 stars, but I would actually start on Chirpa if I were you, because he's going to be more of a benefit in Galactic Wars, or if you're trying to do, if you're still trying to get through light side battles and stuff, he'll help you out there. Chirpa's going to be pretty strong, man, and he's an assist character too. So we're going to go over him, and he's pretty sick. I won't get too deep into him right now, but let's see. Stu said, Farm GS, one of the best characters in the game. Yeah, absolutely agree. GS is going to be nerfed, I guess. Too much OP, so be careful. I don't know about that. We'll see. Everybody's been saying that for a little while now. We'll see if he's going to be or not. I don't know really what they would do to nerf him. I mean, they can't take away his gear level because the people already have him. That would be unfair because you'd already have the gear level for him. Yeah, I don't know what they'd really do. I mean, they could maybe change something up with Swarm, but even still, he hits pretty freaking hard. Yeah, I hope they don't nerf him either. I wouldn't nerf him either. Jetoshan, all my Ahsoka gear slots and abilities are maxed, which gives her 5216 power. Okay, cool. So yeah, that's probably some of these sites, man, you're going to see they're off a little bit on certain part of their numbers. And actually the guy who runs his swgoh.gg, he actually said the reasoning for that some of these sites are off, like you'll see Cantina will say one thing, SWOG GOHGG will say one. They're all close, but they're all a little off. He said it has to do with the rounding of the numbers, because there's so many multiples of rounding that can be done that they can be off a little bit. And you can see, I mean, they're off by like 30 points or something. It wasn't that big of a deal. So we pretty much got the point. Chocolate said, do you think they'll add Alias securing kit to anywhere else? Yeah, absolutely they will. Eventually, they'll add them all into Cantina, and they'll add new people to Chromium like they just added Magma. So think about it. They just took Ben out of Chromium, put him in, well, he's still in Chromium, but they took him from Chromium and now allowed him to be in Cantina. They added Magma Trooper to Chromium only. So they lost the exclusive Chromium guy by adding a new exclusive Chromium guy, right? I'm just glad they didn't put Chirpa Chromium exclusive too. That would have been really annoying. So they added Magma Trooper to that, which I'm fine with. And they took old Ben out, and they made him, also available in Cantina. So eventually they'll do the same thing. They just keep cycling them through. Eventually Kit and Elia will be out. Elia and Kit, though, might, go a little later than some of the other ones. I can't remember who all even is still exclusive. Qui-Gon's not anymore. Lando's not anymore. Cat Bane's not anymore. Is it just Kit, Elia, and Leia? Is that it? Is that all that they got? That is? I can't remember. Carl asked me, he said, do you like Count Dooku? I'll tell you what, I don't like to fight Count Dooku. He's freaking annoying, especially when it takes 27 attacks against me in one turn or whatever. That's really annoying. But me personally, for Count Dooku, I stopped playing with my Dooku on my, for my kind of my dark side team or whatever. I think we're on level 45. Here's the team I'm kind of thinking, and I have nothing bad to say about Dooku. There's no real reason why I did not continue on with them. I just saw other characters I like better. So my Dooku stopped at 45. I'm kind of thinking, for me personally, Phasma, who I could 7-star, Kylo Ren, who is 7-star, First Order TIE Pilot, who's not too far off from being 7-star. With the buff to Royal Guard, I really want to get Royal Guard up. He's just a great utility character to throw in where you need him. But you do need to have him starred and geared up, man, or he will get focused down too quick. And then I have the option of doing Daka or Sid. So these were kind of my dark side people. Dooku is good. I mean, you can do a lot with Dooku, and people say he's easily farmable for free-to-play players. Absolutely, I mean, you could do Dooku. He's not far off from where I could 7-star him, but he's just not really high on my list that I want to do, based on what I have going on. So, he might be somebody at some point I continue to do stuff with. I mean, he is fast. He is the fastest character without any buffs in the game, without any, leadership abilities or anything taken into account. He is the fastest character. I think with Yoda right behind him. So, the speed-wise, it's good. He's got that stun. It's really heavy Jedi right now in the meta, it seems. So, yeah, I mean, he's good. I'm not against him. I'm not against Count Dooku, but just for me personally. What Cantina level did you get 10 Ben shards from? 2F, Jeffrey said. He said that's a good point. Which no was everyone else hitting that didn't get a good drop rate? That's good. I don't know. I already have them, so I wouldn't do it, but I thought there'd be a higher rate on 6B. I think a lot of people will probably go to 6B and try to do it because they would think it'd be higher. So maybe it is better drop rate on the lower one. Tassine, I want old Ben. I want to finish GS, and I want Barris. I don't know what to do. I just told you, man. I think I'm giving you my opinion, and I think this is your best bet. GS is probably the best character in the game. He's just got great damage. Look at my list here. He's my number 1 powered character at 70. He's super fast on his own. He does great. He's got that great assist damage. So I would go GS for sure. Barris will help you through Galactic Wars, and if you haven't completed the Yoda event, she's really good for that. She'll really help you out there. You don't have to have her for the Yoda event, but I think it would definitely help you. And then I would go for old Ben. I would do GS, Barris, then old Ben. Stu said, always finish the characters you are working on. Skipping around between characters just prolongs completion, and you'll just continue to skip around as new characters become available. It kind of sucks, but it's the best practice. I agree 100%. If you look at my main account, that's one of the reasons why I started the second account. I just wanted to focus on one team, and that team happened to be the Droid team. But you can see I got people leveled up all over the board. I got different, gear levels of different people. If I would have just focused all that effort onto a core, maybe 2 groups of characters, maybe a light side group and a dark side group, I'd be in a lot better situation. But it does kind of help with Galactic Wars to have some little bit higher level characters as Suicide Squad characters. So I'm not complaining. I'm just saying I really wish I would have kind of focused in more. Like Kit Fisto and Mace, I kind of started doing a lot with them, and then I heard that maybe they're not as good as like Leia or some of the other characters. So kind of my team has shifted a lot since then. So, but for those of you that were here yesterday or the last couple days, I did get Hoth Rebel Scout to gear Gear 7. He's one piece away from Gear 8. I need to start working on his abilities, and I did get him to 70. So that's that. Let me see what else we got. But yeah, that's great advice from Stu. Absolutely great advice. I also want Old Ben for the Jedi event. I need one more Jedi. I don't want to gear up Ahsoka. Be careful. You know from my videos, if you watch my live streams, it is tough to do it with Old Ben. Old Ben is like the biggest handicap you could possibly have next to probably Anakin to put on your team against Yoda. I mean, it was a fluke that I beat him with Old Ben. It's tough because Old Ben's basic ability procs evasion up every time, and that triggers Yoda's unstoppable force. Also, if Old Ben dies, it's going to buff your team, which Old Ben or Yoda steals from your team and gives to his team. So just be careful if you're using Old Ben. I wouldn't recommend if you're looking for a 5th Jedi, Old Ben shouldn't be the one to do it. Jeffrey said, I was wondering when they'll start buffing the Sith side. It seems like a natural progression since they've been focusing on Jedi. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Hopefully they'll release a cool another Sith character too as well. Oh, cool. Stu said, not sure what level everyone is, but I'm level 66, and if anyone is lower and would like a higher level ally to help them, add them. So he put his code in the live chat. So if you're watching this on replay or after the replay is up, if you guys want, I really recommend. Juan did this the other day. He did it just after one live stream, and he got 8 new high-level allies. Just post your codes in the comment section here if you want. Oh, one more thing too, guys. I want to tell you, if you go to the live stream and then you go, or if you go to my channel, not my live stream, but if you go to the channel and you click on, where's it at? Click on this discussion tab. Man, I'd really appreciate. I know you guys put some great comments. You give me some great compliments and stuff. Not only in email and on different forums, but in the actual replies to the video. If you would go to the discussion tab and actually, if you have anything positive or negative, I guess, but any of your positive comments that you guys are putting there, man, I'd really like to be able to see those in the discussion tab. It's really nice to be able to scroll through and look at those and, realize that, hey, you guys appreciate me spending the time doing this, doing the live stream. So if you get a moment, or when you get a moment, if you could go to the discussion tab on my channel, my main channel, just go in and put your comment or whatever you would. I'd really appreciate that, man. That would be nice. And then plus, if we can get some good comments and stuff like that, I can start reaching out to maybe like some of the devs, maybe get an option where we can get a dev to come on here with us, or somebody. We can do. It just gives us more options later on down the road as we start getting some good reviews or whatever. Just like reviews are important for a business, they're just as important for I think this channel. It's going to show the credibility. It's going to show what the viewers are saying, that you guys appreciate the content, and we're going to be able to get more stuff done. Hopefully with EA or Capital Games or whatever. Maybe get some of them to stop by and maybe we can do an interview with them. So that would be really cool. If we could do that. So if you guys would do that, I'd really appreciate it. Also, if you're new to the channel, I do see some new faces in here. Please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's greatly appreciated. The channel was 3 weeks old on Sunday. We're already up to over 300 subscribers. I really appreciate everybody that has subscribed. And if you could please do that, it's just simply clicking that button is all you have to do. Nothing else needs to be done on your part. But the good news is you will be alerted when I'm doing a live stream or when I upload a new video. So you'll get a little email, usually in your weekly YouTube update saying, hey, Lord Skunk posted a new video, check it out, or Lord Skunk's doing a live stream. So if you do that, that would be great. But yeah, definitely share your ally codes, man. I love it when you guys do that. It's great. Tazine said, all right, I guess I'll finish my GS and then Barris. Thanks, Skunk. Yeah, I would do it if I were you. How many crystals would you spend a day? Okay, Cookie Monster on Live. How many crystals would you spend a day? Now, what do you mean? In regards to what? In regards to refreshes? In regards to what do you mean? Be a little more specific on that so I know what you mean. I don't want to give you the wrong answer. Carl, Ethkoth good for the Jedi event? I think you could do it with Ethkoth. I've seen a lot of people that have posted they've done it with Ethkoth, and he's really easy to get. I love Anakin. I got 22 shards only, though. Yeah, Anakin, I'm hoping they do some buffs on Anakin. I'm not really liking the way he's set up right now. So, Hooney, Skunk, it's normal in Galactic Wars. People are level 62, and I'm only 47. I have no chance. I'm stuck after 4 fight. I know, man. We'll do Galactic Wars on my Droid account, so if you guys want to stick around, You know, we're gonna do. I got Galactic Wars to finish on my main account and my Droid account. We'll talk about that too later if you guys can hang out for it. I know you're gonna hit a window, and that's about when I hit it on my main account, 47. And I was running into problems. Now I have no problems on my main account for the most part. For my Droid account, I'm 55. I'm starting to feel the pain there. I have not. I've only finished on my Droid account. It's probably 2 or 3 weeks old, 2.5 weeks old, three. Yeah, maybe less than that. Maybe about 2 weeks old. And I've only finished. I think it'll be 3 weeks this Wednesday, maybe, or 2. I don't know. It's hard. I can't remember, man. Time flies. But anyways, the point is, I've only finished it like once or twice. So it is tough, man. It is tough. I feel your pain. Yeah, and Carl said, gee, Galactic Wars is really hard until you hit 70. Yeah, it is. It is. 70, it becomes very easy, and you guys will see that. I got halfway through on my main account. I'm halfway through Galactic Wars. I just did a little bit last night after reset. Was just checking around on it. And it was super easy. I had like level 60s. I had some level 50s in there, I think, even. But now, once I get about halfway, I'm going to start getting 70s. So we'll get to that here a little bit later. I want to go over Chirpa first and Ewoks before we get to that. But let's see. Anything else? I'd love to see. I want Grievous so bad for the LOLs. Yeah. Jello Sean, I enjoy your streams. You do a good job, and I appreciate the fact that you keep the language clean. Absolutely, man. I agree. You know, I have a daughter too, and you know, I mean, it's frustrating when you're watching videos or whatever on YouTube, and you know, she's at the age where she's starting to get on YouTube and you know, look at stuff on her own. It is frustrating when you go to those, especially when people advertise them as like funny things or whatever, and then it's just really, you know, crude humor or, you know, there's language and stuff. So yeah, I mean, I do my best. I slip every now and again, guys. I'm only human, but I do slip every once in a while. But yeah, I definitely do not try to purposefully, you know, add any type of language like that. So Thomas Soto, I forgot this was live. Yeah, man, we're live and in color, baby. We are here. We are doing it. And by the way, look at your name now. What do you mean? What do you mean, look at my name now? What do you mean, Chocolate? I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, you guys want to see a quick little preview that Chocolate made of the video for me? Let me see if I can get that up. Hang on one second. Let me see. Let me go to this for a minute and see if I can pull that video up. I'll just show you guys a quick little preview of it. Oops. Okay. Went from 3 hours to 8 minutes.
We'll try a battle there.
That's definitely going to help. But thanks, Chocolate, for sure for doing that. But that's a little preview of it. I'm going to try to get that posted up tonight. Get that online so people can see me complete the Yoda event if you weren't here yesterday for it during the live stream. Okay. Oh, and by the way, look at your name now. Oh, okay, cool. He changed his name from Minecraft to Galaxy Heroes. There you go, bud. Yeah, I like that. Rodney G, what's up, bro? Hi, what have I missed? We just went over basically the update. We talked about the Droid event. Talked a little bit about Vader. We talked about Ahsoka Tano. We talked about Old Ben. Just some of the minor changes they've done. We haven't got into Chirpa yet. We're going to do that next. We still have Galactic Wars to do in Arena later, but I want to get into Chirpa next. I just want to get through the live. A lot of real good chat going on. If you scroll up, you'll see some good discussion there in the chat. Cookie Monster refreshes, of course, and indie packs, droid packs, and credit packs. Okay. So Cookie Monster on Live asked, what am I spending on in refreshes? So I'll tell you from both perspectives. From a free-to-play, a more free-to-play, I can't say totally free-to-play, but more free-to-play perspective, and then my pay-to-play perspective. So for my Droid account, my goal is, like I said, to finish in the top 20 of Arena, which I have done these last couple days. A couple days I missed it, but for the most part, I finished in the top 20. And I'm going to get 200 crystals, which isn't a lot, but I get 200 additional crystals. You get some for doing your dailies. You get some for doing this and that. So right now I end up with right around, what would I have? Because I've already done my refreshes. So I would probably have had 200, 300. I would have had about 700 energy. So I have running about between 600 and 700 energy every day that I can burn with this account. So I do 2 of the 50 refreshes on light side and dark side battles. I do 2 of the 50 refreshes, and I do 100. So that's a total energy investment per day on this free to play type account of 200 energy, 200 not energy, but 200 crystals spent on refreshes for light side and dark side battles. Okay, I spend another 100 on Cantina. Yeah. So I spend 100, so a total investment daily of 300 energy. I just want to, or 300 crystals, whatever. 300 crystals spent per day. I want to have a few extra just in case there was a reason why I needed it. I was really close on somebody or whatever, and I wanted to do a refresh, or I wanted to refresh an arena because, you know, I fell way back or whatever. So I want to keep a little bit of a bank of that. But that's typically what I do with that account. Now, my main account was much different. Okay, my main account, I would refresh light side, dark side. I would refresh up to 900. So when it got to 900, I would stop. So it would be 50-50. I think it's 3 100s. I think it's 3 200s. And I think it's 3 400s. So I would refresh all the way up to that on my main account. And then for Cantina, I would usually do at least 1, if not 2 refreshes on Cantina. Now I'm scaling back, though. Now that I hit 70, I'm scaling back on light side, dark side battles. I'm usually doing the 50, 100, 200, and then I've been stopping because I've just been working on gear. I mean, it's just a waste of XP. I'm not getting anything for the XP. So the XP is out the window. I mean, I am getting credits. I'm getting droids. I'm getting hopefully gear. That's what I'm doing it for these characters. And then Squad Cantina, I just do it. I mean, really, I just do it because I was really trying to get Hoth Rebel Scout up as quickly as possible, but now I got him. I could probably drop this down. I could just do 1 refresh on Cantina. It's not really that big a deal. But I might forego that and still do what I've been doing just so I can get the Chirpa one. So where was Chirpa at on here again? Chirpa was let's see, 5D. There he is. Cool. Need 50 shards to unlock them. Cool. So there's Chirpa. So once I get Barris done, I'll go for Chirpa. Let's see how many Barris I need. Barris, I need 185 of 85. So we got a little bit of ways to go with Barris. I don't really care. I could probably leave her a 6-star and I can move on to Chirpa if I wanted to earlier. But that's really what I spend it on. I will buy from time to time. I don't buy data card. I don't buy any of the chromium anymore. None of that crap. I don't do any of that. I'm out of that. I've already went through that phase. I'm done. I will buy. This is cool, man. This is what I want to talk about next anyways. This is a good idea. I was hoping they would do this. Now, I thought this would be crap and it would be way too expensive. They would try to, extort you for even more money. But this is pretty fair, I think. Buying one of these at 1,800 energy or 1,800 crystals or whatever, buying these at 1,800 purples, let's put it that way, you can level 2 characters from 1 to 70. That's cool, man. That's going to help because now as you're getting to 70, my biggest problem was getting training droids. So if I wanted to level up, let's say Ahsoka Tano now, she's here, she's good, she's got buffed up or whatever, we all like her. I want to do that. Look at this. That's how much training droids I have. So if I sign all those to her, whoops, sign all. I can level her 2 levels. That's it. With what I have in my inventory right now of training droids. I just trained up Hoth Rebel Scout from like 45 to 70. So that's where all my stuff went. So this will be nice. This is cool, man. Even free-to-play people can save up to buy these if they want. These training droid mega packs. So 120 of those is going to take 2 characters from 1 to 70. Nice. So that's good. And then I haven't bought any yet. I don't really have a need to right now. But and then this credit mega pack, I buy from time to time if I'm just getting low on credits every now and again. I mean, that's not that bad. 595 energy isn't too bad. I would not buy it though on my free-to-play account just because that would take way too much energy away from my bank. I wouldn't have enough to be able to refresh. So, but on my main account, yeah, I will do that from time to time. Okay, here we go. All right. Jeffrey said I was doing the same thing. I was refreshing up until I got 900 gems. Yeah, yeah, definitely. John's here. Hey, John, what's up? Very pricey though. I'm back to being free to play. If you can truly ever convert back, haha. Yeah, yeah, it's tough. That's what Jeffrey was saying. Yeah, it is tough. But for me now, there's nothing I need, man. There's nothing I need on my main account. I did get frustrated with my Droid account, and I did break down and buy crystals. And I didn't even use them right. I bought 2 chromium packs. It was stupid. I shouldn't have done it. I should have just saved those for refreshes. So if I was ever going to buy energy again, it would only be for refreshes. I would never buy packs again um, in the future. So John said I have hundreds of training droids but no cash. Yeah, yeah, you're in kind of the same boat as me. The other day, I burned through. I had a lot of training droids left over, but I didn't have any money to start people up, so I had to go buy a couple of those credit packs. I think about 1 or 2 of those credit packs the other day because I didn't have enough to star the people and then train them. So yeah, I know. Too much cash, no droids, no energy, no crystals. Yeah, everybody has all different. It just depends, man. It just depends. So it's cool that they gave us an option for that in the store. So if you need them, great. If you don't, hey, great too. You know, 60 times. Why is this different than my main account? Oh, okay. Huh. Interesting. So it's a little different until you get leveled up. They're different in the store. So this one's 60 times tier 6 training droids, and then on my main account, it's this. Since I'm 70, it is 120 times 6 training droids. Okay. So that is a little different. We found that out. All right. Any other questions? Say my name, say my name, Devon said. Uh, Devon Wooden. You got to give me a like, a comment, subscribe, and then you need to go to my main channel and click on discussion and leave me a great review on the discussion tab because I said your name. Okay. Yeah, John said just a bunch of big promotions. Yeah, man, there's some. It adds up quick. Yeah, sometimes you will. If you want to get them promoted, you gotta get a couple of those. Yeah, feel free to put your ally codes in here. You guys are more than welcome to. I highly recommend that you do that. Put your ally code in. Oh, Devon. Well, then you should have made it Devon then. Why is it Devon? It's spelled Devon. It should be Devon. Spelled it wrong, brother. That's okay. Now that I know, it's Devon. Um, yeah, put your ally codes in the chat, and I recommend putting them in the replies. Once the replay's up, that's cool. But again, just to recap, man, I did talk about for those of you guys that just joined. If you will go back if you go back to my main channel, just click on the discussion tab. If you could leave any, oh look, we got some. Jeffrey, great job with the live streams. I guess technically today is the first I've watched it, but it's highly entertaining. To seeing first comment. Nice. Yeah, if you guys can leave any type of positive reviews or whatever there, I would really appreciate that. It just goes to show that, hey, spending time with you guys doing these live streams, it makes it worth it. And you guys enjoy them, and I enjoy doing them. So if you can, when you get a moment, please just go to discussion tab, leave something there. Let's see. Let's get over to our boy Chirpa, man. Let's get over to our boy Chirpa. I'm going to need to take like a minute break because I'm going to have to grab a drink of water. 3 days in a row of live stream. So this is the worst time for me because I go Sunday, Monday, and now, well, no, this is Monday. So I still got tomorrow to do. No, wait, what day is this? This is Tuesday. Jeez, I can't even know my days. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday of live streams is tough. There's a lot of talking for me. But yeah, give me a minute. Let me grab a drink of water. And then I'll be right back and we'll get into Chirpa. Okay, we'll get rocking on him. I'm really excited about that. So I'm pumped about Chirpa. A lot of people at first glance might not think he's that great, but we're going to get into him.
Okay, I'm back. Let's see. Skunk, did you hear about the new New York City law? Marriage is legal at 14. I don't know where that came from, but okay, cool. Um, that's crazy. I didn't know about that. Is that true? Is that real? That's like in effect? That's kind of crazy. My daughter can't get married till she's at least in her 30s. Um, cool. All right, let's do this. Let me show the before we get into Chirpa. Let me go back here. I just want to show people that watch the replays of this or are watching this from another thing. Look at this chat, man. We got some really good chat going right now. We got 23 people watching. So if you're watching this and you're not on this page right here, this page, you should come to this page because you can see this. I try to read the chat as much as I can, but you can see. So these are some of the active users right now. Oh, what's up, Valsy? I saw you said what's up, man. Sorry I missed you. What's up, Valsy? Thanks for coming. But yeah, we got some good discussion going on there. So definitely jump over to the live stream and get in the chat. That makes the live stream, and it makes it even more interactive and more fun. So definitely do that. Let me go back here. I don't need that running. Okay, so back to Chief Chirpa now. Okay, I'm really pumped about this guy, man, because if you've been following my live streams, you know that I've been wanting to do a Jedi team, or not a Jedi team, sorry, Ewok team on my primarily free to play, my Droid account, whatever. I want to do that for the light side, and then I think it's going to help me in Galactic Wars. This is really going to be a boost for free to play players. This update, as I said earlier, and as people mentioned yesterday, is really going to boost up my Droid account because we got the Droid event coming, which I already been working on droids, obviously. And we're going to get these Ewoks. I've been working on an Ewok team for that account. So this is cool, man. If you read the official forums and you look at their updates, he doesn't look that good because those are just his base powers. But go to a site like swgoh.gg that I'm on now, or probably Cantina or some of the other sites that I like to use. You can see what his maxed out powers are. So his main ability or his basic ability, basic attack, is deal physical damage to target enemy. In addition, Chirpa gains 35% turn meter if that enemy had more than 50% turn meter. So that's real simple. When you're controlling your team in a battle, you can't really do this on defense, but if you're on offense, you can target anybody that's over 50% turn meter, and you're going to get 35% turn meter. So just target the person who has a lot of turn meter, and you'll get turn meter back. That's great. It makes you faster. So even though you only have 110 speed, max speed, that turn meter takes that into account. So some of these characters that are real slow, can be sped up via turn meter. Don't forget that. Ancestral Secrets, his first ability, which is a 4-turn cooldown, which I think is fair for what you get. All allies recover 15% of their max health, not Chirpa's. So your high health characters, man, are going to get 15% of their max health at the start of their next 2 turns. Ewok allies also gain retribution for 2 turns and recover health for 1 additional turn. So let's look at this. So we're in a fight, we're in a battle. Chirpa does this Ancestral Secrets, and you got primarily all Ewoks in there, which we'll talk about the team comps in a minute. But he goes ahead and casts that. So basically, the majority of your team, which are all Ewoks, are going to get, for the next 3 turns, you're going to get healed. And then they're going to miss a turn, but that's okay because you still got enough healing power in your team for other characters we'll talk about. And then you're going to be able to use that right again and constantly keep your people healed the whole time. So it's going to be fantastic for Galactic Wars. We're not even got into pairing him with Daka in Ewok Elder yet. That's crazy with the amount of revives and stuff you're going to be able to get. His second special is Tribal Unity. It's, again, another 4-turn cooldown. Grant all allies speed up for 2 turns and then call 3 random Ewok allies and 1 other random ally to assist. These assists deal 50% less damage. So basically your whole team is going to hit one person. Okay, so your allies are going to get speed up, so they're going to be faster. Okay, you're going to call 3 random Ewoks, which is going to be Ewok Elder, Ewok Scout, and Tebow, to hit whoever you're targeting, and then also whoever your 4th or your 5th character is. So it could be Daka, which can stun. It could be, there's a lot of other choices you could put in there, but it's going to call them and they're going to hit. So that's going to be crazy. And these assists deal 50% less damage. But keep in mind, if you make Chirpa lead, which I wasn't keen on making him lead until I saw this maxed out lead.
So that's simple tactics, his leader ability. Ewok allies gain 18% turn meter and deal 10% more damage whenever they perform a basic attack. These effects are halved for other allies. So pretty much your whole team's going to be Ewok anyways, okay? Because you're going to have Chirpa, Ewok Elder, Ewok Scout, and Tebow. So they're all going to get turn meter gain, okay? They're going to get more damage from their basic attack. And then whoever your fifth person is, we can talk about options for that. Those effects are half, so they're also going to get turn meter, and they're going to do 5% more damage with their basic. So, man, this is really strong. They did a really good job with this kit, the synergy of this kit. I'm really impressed with it. The thing that I do not like about Chirpa, okay, there is one thing that I really, really, really do not like about him, and that is his purple cost. He has 380 purples to completely gear, but he does go up to tier 9, okay, so keep that in mind. He does go up to tier 9. So we'll have to see. I don't know. We'll have to see. Who knows how accurate this is? We'll just have to see as we progress along and see. I mean, nobody has him up that high yet, so we don't know. But with him, if that's how much it costs, keep in mind Rey and Leia, who are pretty costly, they cost 300 purples. Now compare that to Qui-Gon Jinn and Hoth Rebel Scout. They cost 150, and GS costs 220. So they're pretty pricey to gear them, and you're probably going to want to, because you're going to need to get as much health and as much speed as you can out of the dude, because he has pretty low health and his speed isn't that great. So, yeah, you're definitely going to want to try to gear him up, but it is going to be costly to do it. That's the only thing I don't particularly like about him, is the gear cost. And some of the other ones, some of the other teammates of his are a little costly as well. But if you take him and you put him on this team, here's what I'm thinking. Okay, Chirpa, Elder. Oops. I did get my new keyboard finally. I do like it better. Tebow. And now, if we're doing light side, I think a good choice would be just to put in, if you really want to be able to make sure you 3-star these battles, I think you could get away with JC. You could do JC in there. I mean, you got really good heal. You got Chirpa that can heal. You got Elder that can heal, and you got Jedi Counselor that can heal. So you got some strong heals. It's going to be, you're not going to have a ton of DPS. Thankfully, Chirpa does boost up your DPS a little bit of your other characters, but you're not going to be, you're not going to be like a GS Leia Rey team at all, not even close. But you're going to have a super high sustain of health. So you're going to be able to make it through just about any battle. And if you do die, you are going to be able to revive with Ewok Elder, and you'll be able to 3-star that battle. Even though it'll only show you it might 1 or 2-star the battle, you will actually be able to 3-star the battle once it's all done. So, and then also for Galactic Wars, this is what I'm thinking. Put Daka in there. Oh my goodness! And look at the heals. You got Chirpa heal, Ewok Elder heal, Daka heal. Plus you got revives from Ewok Elder and revives from old Daka. I mean, that should be really strong team. Now maybe you could possibly take out Tebow now and maybe put in somebody a little stronger, maybe like a GS, or a Rey or somebody like that. You could possibly put them in, or you could put in maybe like Royal Guard. You could put in, if you do want that, want a taunt to kind of protect the team. You could do that, because you should be able to keep Royal Guard up no problem with the amount of heals you have here. So definitely a strong team, and there's some options on removing Tebow. Tebow's probably the weakest link out of all these. If you gear up Ewok Scout, dude, he can have some pretty good hits, man. He can hit pretty freaking hard, and he doesn't even need to be really starred that high. Just as long as you gear him high, he can hit, and especially with the synergy of these other characters. So let's take a look more now at these other characters, because we didn't have Chirpa before, maybe Ewoks weren't high on your priority list, and we didn't really look at them maxed out. So let's take a look at Ewok Elder first. We'll start with him. And, okay, let's take a look. So Guiding Strike. Now, remember, he's going to get a boost to this with Chirpa's lead, so this is going to be even more damage. It's really low damage anyways, but it's going to get at least a little bit of a boost. It'll get 10% boost on this. So deal physical damage to target enemy with a 60% chance to gain 50% turn meter and grant other Ewok allies half that amount. This is huge, man. This is huge. If this procs, you're just speeding up an alright mediocre speed team. You're speeding them up a lot. And plus you add in Chirpa's leadership ability where he can give turn meter. I mean, you're really talking some pretty good speed synergies here with these Ewoks. Tribal Healer, 4-turn cooldown. All allies recover health equal to 25% of Ewok Elder's max health. and lose all negative status effects with a 30% chance to revive defeated allies at 10% health. So this is nice. You got a couple good things here. So you got a heal, and it's based off Ewok Elder's max health, which is max health is pretty decent, 12.6. It's not too horrible. I mean, obviously it's, over 2,600 more than what Chirpa's is. Chirpa's really low health. So you get a heal, a pretty good sized heal. You're going to be able to remove negative status effects, and you're going to have a 30% chance to revive defeated allies at 10% health. So if somebody died on your team, whether you're in a light side battle or you're in Galactic Wars, you're going to have a chance to res. Now, his other special, his second special, Power of the Forest, it's an 8-turn cooldown, so it's kind of long, but for what you get, I think it's worth it. Revive a random defeated ally. So if you only have one, you're guaranteed to revive that one ally that's dead. You'll revive them at 40% health with a 40% chance for Ewok Elder to gain 45% turn meter. So just again, he's just speeding himself up. I really like that. Again, looking at him, he's probably the cheapest out of all of the ones to gear. He's only 120 purples. So he's even easier to gear than Hoth Rebel Scout. He's easier to gear than Qui-Gon Jinn. So he's not that bad to gear up. So he's one of the cheapest out of this group that we're looking at right now. So I like Ewok Elder. I have been a fan of him for a little while now. He's actually a really underrated character. A lot of people rate him super high on the tier list. They're putting him in the elite status up there with even like Elia and Leia. So he's pretty good to get. A little bit harder to farm than some of the other characters, but I think a really good character overall. Let's look at the Scout. The Scout, his health, 11k health, speed of 127. So he's going to probably be the fastest one on your team. Ewok, and keep in mind, he's going to be getting a lot of turn meter from himself and from other characters. So Ewok Ambush, deal physical damage to target enemy with a 40% chance to remove 50% turn meter. So he's going to be slowing down the enemy. So you got your other Ewoks that are speeding up your team. He's going to try to slow down the other team. Rushing attack, 4-turn cooldown. Deal physical damage to target enemy with an additional 50% chance of a critical hit. And then tribal tactics. Ewok. So here's again, it's coming back to that synergy. Ewok Scout gains 5% evasion for each living Ewok ally and gains 25% turn meter whenever he evades an attack. So again, he's speeding himself up with turn meter. He's going to have a total of 20% evasion with that team that we're talking about with Tebow, Elder, Chirpa, and himself. He'll have 20% extra evasion. So that'll be nice. And have a chance to gain will gain 25% turn meter when he evades an attack. So not bad at all. Let's see. He's only 100 purple to gear up. Okay, wow. So he's even cheaper to gear up than Ewok Elder. So good. I'm liking that so far. So Chirpa, they probably made it that way so where Chirpa's harder to gear up because all these other ones are lower. So instead of changing these guys, they just made Chirpa harder to gear, which is fair. I'm fine with that. And then let's look at Tebow. I wish they would have gave Tebow a taunt, man. That would be really cool. They could have gave him some type of taunt ability. That would have made this team super strong. But let's look at Tebow. Speed's mediocre, I would say average. Health is pretty decent. So keep in mind when you're getting health, some of these heals are based off that character's health. Tebow's going to get a pretty big heal from those. Stealth takedown, deal physical damage to target enemy. If Tebow is stealth, also remove 75% turn meter. So again, another ability from an Ewok that's able to slow the other team down. Ewok scramble tactics, 6-turn cooldown. Ewok allies gain 100% turn meter and Tebow gains stealth for 3 turns. If you use this right, if you can use this correctly, at the right time, not just use it just to use it, you got to look at the turn meter levels of your other Ewoks. But if you use this when they're low, man, dude, it's just insta turn again. So you just turned even more speed into this team. So this is actually a really, really, really fast team using all these synergies together. Bring low, 4-turn cooldown. Deal unavoidable physical damage to target enemy and remove all positive status effects. If any effects are removed, also remove 30% turn meter. So again, like Qui-Gon Jinn's ability that he has, which is called, which one is it? Is it which one does he have? Humbling Blow. Like Qui-Gon Jinn's Humbling Blow ability, that's what Tebow has. So he can remove that status effect. So he has a chance to remove Taunt from like a Poe or a Chewie or whatever. He can remove that with this Bring Low. Okay? And also, like Qui-Gon gets a benefit if he successfully removes one. Tebow also gets that, and he gets the fact that he can remove 30% turn meter from that enemy. Now, if you do it against a Poe or a Chewie, is it really that big a deal to remove that turn meter? I mean, I'd rather remove turn meter from, higher damage characters, but GS can get a buff, so you can remove that from him to remove turn meter. Leia, you can remove it from Rey. If you're fighting a Rey, you're definitely going to want to remove that from her. You get twofold. You get to remove the buff and slow her down. So really good stuff, synergy-wise, man. This is probably the best synergized, one of the best synergized teams that I've seen that EA has released so far for the game. So I'm really pumped about this. And then if you made him lead, he has a chance to stealth up and all that. I don't think that this would be better than Chirpa. Now I'm looking at it. All allies have a 55% chance to gain stealth for one turn at the beginning of their turns, and a 25% chance to gain 25% turn meter at the end of their turn. So it's a chance to gain turn meter, whereas we know with Chirpa, they're going to get that turn meter. So it's not bad. I mean, it's not bad. Let's see what it is to level him. 240 to level him, so a little bit higher than what it takes to do GS. So, Tebow, I think, could be replaced with another character if you wanted to. You would miss out a little bit of that synergy. But, if you could pick up somebody, a high damage character, a Rey, a Leia, GS could all also replace him. Or maybe if you wanted a true, real taunt tank, you could put in Poe or Royal Guard. Because Royal Guard wouldn't be bad with that assist that Chirpa uses because he can stun people. So that could be really good with him. But yeah, definitely look at building an Ewok team if you're at that point where you're trying to do so, or if you're new or have a newer account, you'll get him opened up so you can start using him to get through your Galactic Wars. I think that'll help you a ton with that sustain. Now let's just look at DACA. Okay, so put DACA in there. Let's just say we run Tebow, Chirpa, Ewok Elder, and Ewok Scout, and let's say we add DACA for Galactic Wars. We already know Insightful Blow is going to deal physical damage to target enemy with a 45% chance to stun for one turn, and 40% chance to stun a random enemy for one turn. So now we got a little bit of that crowd control from DACA. Chant of Resurrection. All allies recover health equal to 30% of old DACA's max health, which is per health is good, man. I'm not complaining about her health. She would be your second highest health character on that team at 12-9, with a 35% chance to revive defeated allies at 1 health. So she's got a chance to bring somebody back. Serve Again, which is her unique ability. Whenever another ally is defeated, DACA has a 10% chance to revive it with 27.5% health and granted offense and defense up for one turn. In addition, revived characters gain 20% turn meter. So, and this can happen too even after DACA's dead. So if DACA's killed on your team and somebody else dies on your team, this ability is still there. She can still res them. Now, with the change, which we talked about earlier, she cannot no longer res herself anymore. So she can't res herself. But if you're on this team and you got Ewok Elder, shouldn't be a problem. Ewok Elder can res her. So you could do that. So you got 2 different people that can res. You got 2 different people that can heal. Or actually 3 different people that can heal because you're adding in Chirpa. So yeah, that would be a really strong Galactic Wars team, I think. And I think I made that squad, didn't I? Make that squad the other day. No, I don't think I saved it. But that's what I'm thinking in regards to a really sick Galactic Wars. So again, just to recap: Chirpa lead, Elder, Scout, Tebow, DACA, and let's save it. Oh, caps lock. Jeez, what the heck? Retarded. Okay, so here we go. Boom. Let's put it in for Galactic War. Okay, cool. So we got that saved. I wish I could edit these squads. So again, I said that the other day. I want to be able to go back and edit these. So whoever is a part of this swgoh.gg, make it where I can edit it, please. Did that save my squad or what? Because it's not showing up in my profile. Weird. I'm gonna have to find out who runs this. The guy who posts on the official forums that runs this, I'm gonna have to get chat with this dude and find out more about it because I like this site. Let me take a look here at chat. So give me just a second. Let me get caught back up. Okay, here's a comment. Who said it? Juan said, "Could Ewoks be the new meta?" I don't know if they could be the new meta. I wouldn't take this team into arena. I don't think, just because I mean, the droids could cut them down pretty quick. I think a Qui-Gon Jinn team, a speed team could burn through these guys. I think fairly quickly. You would have to for sure take out Tebow and put in Ewok or for arena team. You would have to pull out Tebow and put in Royal Guard or somebody. Royal Guard or Poe, I would think. Royal Guard probably better to put in. But I mean, yeah, I mean, my Rey could probably one shot every one of these characters, except maybe Elder. I think she still could though. GS with Swarm or Qui-Gon Jinn with his power, harmonious attack. Where he calls an assist. I think he would definitely kill Chirpa. I think he could kill Scout. These three will have a chance to live, but you kind of need Chirpa in the Scout. So, yeah, I don't think I'd put him in Arena right yet. But I think for Galactic Wars, they'd be strong, man. They'd be nice in Galactic Wars. Yeah, I had Jet O'Shawn said I've never seen Daka revive someone after she dies. Yeah, I have. I can't remember what it was. It was doing Arena the other day, or it might have been Galactic Wars, and I think Sid AOE'd and he killed 86 and Daka, and then my 86 came back like a turn later or whatever. Not Daka. Daka didn't come back, but 86 did. But based on the patch notes, she was able to come back, but they fixed that. So I've never had her come back after she died. I never had her come back after she died and didn't come back during that turn. You know what I mean, or whatever. If she doesn't come back instantly, I've never had her come back before. I don't think. Yeah, I have seen her bring other characters back after she was dead. Um, okay, cool. I think I'm caught up now. What do you guys think of the team? What do you guys think of the Ewok team? You like it? You think it'll work? I think it will. So I'm gonna get Chirpa on my. First. I'm gonna continue to get GS. I gotta complete GS first on my Droid account. But once I get GS done, then I'm gonna move on to Chirpa. But as you can see, I don't even bother really with any of these other battles. I've just been doing GS over and over and over again. I am 62 to 85, so not bad. And hopefully, with this droid event, I'll be able to get some extra shards for my droids to get those guys up. What's this? Why is this weird? Oh, they took out. Okay, look, they took out the training droids now, so the training droids are no longer in the shipments, which makes sense because you buy them in the store now. But buy this. Might as well buy this. Oh shoot. No, I think I'm okay. I like to buy these at reset for the daily. Sometimes I buy them too early and then it throws everything off. But I think we're good. Okay, cool. So let me know what you guys think about the Ewok team we built, about Chirpa, what your thoughts are. But do research on their max abilities like we just did. Don't look at what they put on the official forums because that's garbage. And then also if you're watching the replay of this, feel free to post comments in the section, in the reply section of the video, and we'll get to them when you post those. If you're not watching this live, if you are watching this live, thank you so much. If it's your first time watching it, please subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate that. Also, if you're one of my avid viewers, one of my core group of people, please, again, like I said, go over to my channel, my main channels, click on discussion, and post a comment in there if you would. I'd really like anything positive that you could put about the channel or whatever, what you like about it, anything. I mean, if you got something negative to say, I don't care, put that in there too if you want, I guess. But right here, I would really like to have a nice thing where we can go back and look through it. If you guys can do that, I'd really appreciate it. Also, if you guys want, you should go to my website, lordskunk.com. You can get to my YouTube, my Twitter, my Facebook. You can learn more about FTB, the gaming group I'm in. It's got other links to the game. And all my videos and other videos that I've seen that I like, Star Wars related, are posted in here and other posts. You can see on this forum. It's real easy, or on this blog. You can just get to it by lordskunk.com. Couldn't be any easier. I couldn't make it any easier for you to get there. But feel free to follow me on Twitter and like the Facebook page if you want. Let's see. Any replies to this? Nope, no replies. I'm just going to go ahead and do an update. We'll boost the post. So, starting Galactic Wars soon. Yay. Okay. Oh, I should probably edit that real quick and say... What is the link? Okay, let's link this bad boy up. Boom! All right, cool. Let's see. What else? We did this already. Skunk, the 50 crystal refresh for shipments can be worthwhile if you need gear. Yeah, probably, because you probably have a better chance of getting it out of the shipments than you do out of the stupid game some of the time, out of the actual battle nodes or whatever. So yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, you could. I always buy them. Every time I buy it, every time I see it, I buy gear out of here. And plus, it helps for your dailies. Make sure you're buying that for your dailies to complete that. So I guess we can get into Galactic Wars. Do I have any arenas I can do? No, not. I can do arena on my main account. Let's pull that up, and you guys can choose a team again. Whoops. Okay, let's take a look. Go ahead and decide. You could pick 4, 3, or 2, whoever you guys want me to fight, whichever. Just vote, I guess. So just type number 4, 3, or 2, whichever one you'd like to see me fight on here, and we'll do a battle with them. Oh wait, no, I don't have any battles for them at all. Oh, I guess I don't have any battles, so I guess we're out on that. So we won't be doing any of those battles. So I guess we'll get into Galactic Wars. Well, right here, you guys want to vote? We're getting close to voting for our country. So let's do this. You guys can vote. Do you want to see me do my Galactic Wars for my main account, or would you rather have me start with my Droid account? It's up to you. You guys pick. Let me know. Give me just a minute. I'll be right back. But feel free to put those in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. No, we're not in the stream, man. I'm not even close to in the stream. We got Galactic Wars we got to get through. No, I just wanted to get through the update stuff. I wanted to get the update stuff out of the way. So we already covered Ahsoka Tano. We covered the Droid event. We covered Chirpa. We covered the Ewok Synergy team that I'm excited about. We covered Old Ben. We covered the changes to the fixes to Old DACA. So yeah, I mean, we got through pretty much the update now. Now we're just going to get into Galactic Wars and our general discussion stuff. So yeah, feel free to post which one you would rather see. Rodney said main, so feel free to post what you guys would like to see. We can go main account or we can go Droid account. I don't care, whatever you prefer. But I'll be right back. In just a minute, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Okay, so let's see. Everybody's saying the main account, and then Tassine said the droid one is kind of lame. No offense. Well, yeah, it's not as exciting because I don't have as many characters on there. Um, but the droid account, I mean, it does show the difference between, a more pay to play to a more free to play. Shows that perspective for sure. So maybe we'll do a little bit with the droid accounts while we're just kind of chatting. That's usually what we do when we get down to the end of the stream, anyways. Yeah, you always said it because you asked for criticism. I don't care. Yeah, tell me, man. I'd rather hear the truth than to live a lie. So yeah, absolutely. I always welcome it, man. I don't take anything offensive what you guys say. I'm open to it. You know, whatever you have, I'm always willing to at least consider it. So, okay, we'll finish it up with the main account, and let's see here. What do we got? We got Lumi, Phasma, JC. Wow. Okay, that's weird. Okay, so basically they're trying to go a heavy sustain comp. So we're heavy DPS comp. The one thing I do like about my droid account though is I can do everything with my mouse. I can actually, play this on my phone. But we're gonna run our normal team that we typically run. We're gonna go Qui-Gon Jinn, Geo, Leia, Lumi, and then JC. And I guess we might as well just work on Ewok Elder and Daka because they don't res anybody. And that's how you do that. Okay, now I think we'll go for Phasma. Okay, I'm going to heal with JC next. Well, we can get Lumi's on cooldown. That's fine. Okay, we'll leave JC for the next round. And we'll go for Lumi. All of our assists are our healers. Our healers are getting called to assist. Do I need to heal? Nah, I think we're good. He obviously thought it would be a good idea to heal, but should have used that a little earlier, bud. Okay, so here we go. Now we got a Phasma team. So we got Phasma, Kylo, Sid, Daka, and Dooku. Now, the thing I don't like about this, I don't like it when it's Sid and Kylo because I got double the immunity chances, which is really annoying. But let's just see if we can take out... I think we can just kill Sid fairly quickly. Let's try it. Uh-oh. So that hurt my turn meter for Qui-Gon. So Qui-Gon's not going to get to go first now. But I think we'll be able to kill... Yeah, there he goes. And Kylo's really slow. So... next, yeah, let's work on Kylo, I guess. And now we'll heal with JC. Oh, so he called Lumi as assist, but she was stunned, so she couldn't go. Imagine that. All right, now I guess we'll go Daka just so we can get her out so she doesn't res anybody. Here she goes. She's going to try. Oh, she didn't get anybody. Good. Okay, use JC. Okay, let's pull this buff off of her. And we should finish her here probably with Geo. You guys can hear me okay? Oh no. Oh my goodness. You gotta be kidding me. This dude's done, dude. Done. do you think about that? All right, now I guess we'll go. He always dodges that. It's kind of a waste on him. All right, we better heal. Are you kidding me? Wow. You know what? Oops, I didn't mean to hit auto. You guys wanted to see Ahsoka Tano, I guess. Here she is. There she went. I can't even remember what this does. I haven't really played Yoda that much. I haven't played him in a while. Yep, they're burning up their AoE, so that's good. Since he just stuns the leader anyways, let's just try this. Okay, so she didn't get a res off on him there. Nothing I can do about Leia right now because she's healing immune. One more. Okay, now we can heal. Cool. Does anyone know how Galactic War's opponents are generated? Yeah, actually I did a video on that. If you go back to my previous live streams, I did a whole segment on how they're calculated. But basically, the short version of that is they are calculated based on your highest squad arena win power. Not your rank, but your power. And Stu said it's based off the latest power level you had. It's not necessarily based off the latest, it's based off the highest. So whatever the highest power level you've ever won in Arena, that's what it's based off of. Yeah, I wish that. Here's the thing they need to do with Galactic Wars, and that's why I'm hoping, put good stuff on that discussion page I was telling you about on the YouTube page. Just put good comments, put good stuff on there, so I can use that to show EA or CG or whoever, hey, look, these are what people are saying about the live stream. They really like it. Let's get somebody on here and do an interview with them or something. And one of the things I want to talk to them about is just Galactic Wars. There should just be a level cap. If you're level 40, you should not ever see level 60, level 70s. That's ridiculous. If you're level 40, and you have a really high power, that's fine. You shouldn't be penalized for that. You should fight people within, at least an 8, maximum of 10 range levels. I mean, you get past 10 levels, it's just you can't do anything about the level difference. So Keep it within a level range of 8, maybe a maximum of 8 levels. Something in there that keeps it even. Because when I was like 40 something or high 40s, low 50s, and I'm going against 70s, dude, there's no way you couldn't have a deep enough bench to be able to get through that. It's just the level difference is too much. So that's what I'm hoping. Um, no, it didn't have anything to do with your roster. It doesn't have anything to do with that. Because if that's the case, then I should be fighting crazy, stupid high teams on my main account, and my droid account should be fighting really easy teams. But it's the exact opposite. My droid account is the one that's having a tough time. Okay, so I think I'm caught up on the chat. So let's see here. We got a Sid, another Dooku. Who is that? Is that Poggle? That's Poggle, right? Yeah, Poggle. All right, let's just throw another team at this, I guess, and we got the characters to spare to do it right now. So let's do Chewie. So we'll throw in Dooku. Uh-oh, we got a client restart. Let's see what they did. Hmm. I'm not sure. Doesn't look like anything's new. Let's check the data cards. Nope. Hmm. Weird. Maybe it's just some minor bug fixes. Okay, let's start here. Oh, who was that? Chewie, right? Yeah, let's put Chewie back in there. Guess we gotta fight this battle again. Uh-oh. I think I'm gonna switch it up and try Kylo this time. Oh my goodness, dude. Get off him. When all else fails, Barris to the rescue. Finally. Ooh, we still got 3 more turns for Lumi. Ouch. What battle is this? What do I got? So I'll have 3 more after this one. The B team. I don't like to bring them in this early, but all right, let's see now. What the... Dude, are you kidding me? So stupid. This is where I get like real mad. Real mad here. Die. Really? Dude, how many? 4? Have to bring in Ray, I guess. Okay, let's see. Dooku, dude. Dooku just annoys me so much. I just cannot stand him. Guess we'll try to switch Geo. Oh, I didn't want old Ben. Gosh dang it. I'm gonna try this something different here. Let me try. Oops. Really? Ouch. Yeah, I could bring Poe in. I already lost Royal Guard, didn't I? I kind of like to say Poe to the last one of the last two battles because if they're tough there, they're only going to get worse. Here we got Dooku now, so yeah, so we're probably going to need. Let's do. There's a good lead with him. You know what? Let's just try it though, because sometimes I've tried them and I did make it through. So let's just see what happens. Try old Ben because he does do turn meter reduction. We can put Poe in. Let's just try it with this because then at least Poe can keep him off until maybe they can get a heal up. Qui-Gon Jinn's just going to remove that. Oh, not now, he's not. I don't even know if... okay, we do got to heal up on him. Okay, good, good. Oh, and Barris's heals up. Okay. I don't think we can. I think we're gonna really need Bear. She's really our last healer, so at least we know we can do it. We just need to move them around a little bit. I'll come back to that one a little bit. See what we got going on. See what's going on in the chat. Sorry, I've been neglecting it because I was focused on that, and it's kind of making me mad today. So. Yeah, Count Dickhead is an annoying piece of crap. Yeah, Count Dooku is annoying. Let's look. Oh, whoops. He said, my Android account no longer has training droids and shipments, but my iOS account does. So let's close out and reopen. No. Oh, and shipments? Yeah, no, they're out of the shipments because now they're over here. Now the training droids are up here. So you just buy the training droids. You have to buy more of them, so it costs you more purples, but they're up there now. Yeah, they are out of the shipments. If you see them on your iOS account, then you probably need to restart the client. Okay, here's a great point Remon made. He said, I only hate Royal Guard because I don't have him at 7 stars, or I probably used him myself. I just don't like that they updated him and made him a viable option, but not anyone else. Unless I'm running a Night Sister team, my Asajj is worthless. Why not give Chewie some love? If Chewie taunted for 2 turns, he'd be good. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I wish Chewie did taunt for 2 turns. And, I like the fact that Chewie can heal. Now, they probably say, oh, well, but Chewie can heal. Yeah, but that's great for Chewie. But what about the rest of your team? So, yeah, I wish they would do that for Chewie. Give him 2 turns. Maybe lower his heal. Maybe nerf his heal a little bit, but increase his taunt to 2. to 2 turns. That would be cool. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, Rimmon said they updated Ahsoka, but she's still worthless with 93 speed. Well, they I said that too yesterday, but everybody kept complaining because no, she does start out with a buff of plus 25 speed, and she can gain that speed back by a killing blow or a crit or something. I can't remember what it was. We went over that earlier. Asajj is 85 speed. Yeah, Asajj is really slow. Asajj though, Asajj, man, she hits hard. I fought her in Galactic Wars, because sometimes people have her on their team, man, and she can one shot people. I don't know what her combo or whatever she does to do that, but I've seen her one shot my team before. So Stu said, "Yeah, my iOS account has the cards and in the shipments. It restarted and then I bought them. I'll restart it again." Jonathan, her unique gives her plus 45 speed, and Qui Gon Jinn can give her another 23. Yeah, and she has a chance to bump that. She has a chance to bump, or if she loses that buff, she has a chance to get it back. So let's look at. There she is. So yeah, this is what they're talking about. So she starts with this Daring Padawan buff. Ahsoka has plus 45% health and plus 45 speed and a 10% crit chance. Whenever she suffers a critical hit, she loses one of these effects in reverse order. So she'll lose speed and then health. Whenever she scores a finishing blow, she regains all of them. Okay, so whenever she finishes somebody, she gets them back. Now the only way to remove them, though, it looks like whenever she suffers a critical hit. So I don't know if Qui Gon Jinn or like Tebow or some of these other people that can remove a buff. I don't know if they can remove those from Ahsoka. It doesn't look like they can based on this wording. So whenever she suffers a critical hit, she loses one of these effects. So it looks like they're not able to be removed by other characters besides critting them. So. Okay. Any other questions that you guys have? I'm going to go ahead and finish up my Galactic Wars probably a little later. I'm going to take a break from them. So, any other questions that you guys have? We did cover today the new update. We covered the Droid event that's coming to the Android platform. The change to Darth Vader, basically, they just made him to where if you get him to 6 or 7, he'll be uncomparable to other characters at 6 or 7. We talked about the new environment, the Solist environment, not a big deal. Talked about Chirpa, Ahsoka Tano. We talked about the changes with DACA, a bug fix to DACA. What else we talked about? We talked about Ewok synergies. We talked about a lot of stuff. So to recap that, if you didn't miss it, you can watch that in the replay. We did cover some really good things. Sorry, the Galactic Wars, I just started getting frustrated with it, and then when I get frustrated with it, it just makes me mad. So I'm just going to put that on the back burner for now and come back to that later. But yeah, if you guys have any questions or have anything that you want to talk about or any last questions, feel free to do those. Not not going to end the live stream like in the next 5 minutes or anything. We can run it for a little bit longer. I'm fine with that. Maybe 15 minutes or so we can get some more discussion in if you guys have anything. But feel free to ask any questions that you have. I'll be glad to answer them, and I know the other people in the chat will answer them as well. But if you are new to the channel, first off, if you just joined the channel because you came late, welcome. I recapped what we went over. And then if you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate that. Or if you just haven't done so yet, please do that. Just click that little subscribe button. And what else? I miss anything? No, I think that's about it. So ask any questions that you guys have. Maybe we can do an arena. Do I have arena battles left? Nope, no arena battles, I don't think. I don't know. I'm sure we'll find something to do. But yeah, feel free to post any questions or anything that you guys have, and I'll be glad to answer them. I'll be right back. So I'll be back in about a minute. Okay, I'm back. Um, Tassine said he's back. Welcome back, Tassine. Let me look. Okay, let's see if we got any. Welcome, Darcy. Riman said Asajj can hit hard, but she usually never gets to unless she's leader. Juan said, "Do you think I should train up Ahsoka on level 40 account or hold out?" I would train up well. You need to train up Qui-Gon first, probably, to make her worthwhile. So I would do Qui-Gon first if that's what you're interested in doing. Um, Riman said, "I've got Ahsoka maxed out, but I haven't tried her yet today. I should probably give her a shot to see before I say she still sucks." Yeah, do a battle and then come back and let us know how you did with her. Um, Darcy, so I'm going to start playing for the very first time in like 5 minutes. Any tips for new players to the game, guys? Yeah, I'll give you some tips. Just a second. Let me see what else we got here. Let me know how Ahsoka does, Riman. Yeah. 2 days. Riman said 2 days in a row now. I've been sniped out of first with less than a minute left. I tried sticking it out with 2 straight matches. I spent the 50 crystals to go again right away, so I'd be in the battle for the last 10 minutes. But once I bought the refresh, someone had already done a battle with me. It gets annoying. Yeah, it can. I know my people on my server hate me. Jiggy, what's up, man? Welcome to the channel, or welcome to the stream. One said, I already have maxed for now Qui-Gon Jinn. Okay. Well, if you got a max for now, then yeah, I guess you could level 40, max gear, 4 stars, almost 5. Yeah, I would get him to 5 and then maybe work on Ahsoka and then, get her up a star and then go back to Qui-Gon and kind of do like I'm doing on the Droid account with HK and 88. Just kind of piggyback them, do one and then do the other. They both come from the same place. So, let's see. Okay, so Darcy. So here's what I would do, Darcy. The very first thing I would do is, which application are you playing on? Are you playing on Android or are you playing on iOS? Darcy, that would be my first question for you. Are you playing on Android or iOS? Also, while hey Skunk said Rogue. Hey everyone. Hey Rogue, what's up, man? Welcome. Hey, just so you guys know too, I said this yesterday in the live stream, and I'll say it again. I'm looking for anybody that wants to help out with editing. Chocolate helped a little bit today with editing. He did the Yoda edit, which I previewed earlier. I'll get that up later tonight. But if anybody wants to go back through the live streams, or even maybe go back through the live streams and write down the times of what things are happening so we can edit them up to help with the editing, I'd appreciate that. But I want somebody that can help, a team of people to help edit some of these videos. So there's a lot of good content in the live streams. They're just really long. I like the live stream and I like this format. And a lot of you guys obviously come back because you like this format. You like the long content format. Some people just can't, they just can't do that. I mean, they can't, go 2 or 3 hours, on a live stream or watching a replay. So I'd like somebody to help chop those up. If you have video editing skills or you're interested in that, I'd really appreciate that if you could help chop these up. And we can, post other videos. You can edit it, put it in Dropbox. I can get it and I can upload it. So if you're interested in doing that, let me know. LordSkunk2016 at Gmail. Email me, let me know on that. If you got Line App, you can hit me up at LordSkunk on Line App. We can communicate that way, whatever you prefer. But I really would appreciate that. I think we have some really good content on these live streams. We just need to break them up for some people that maybe can't watch all of it. But you guys that do watch it, I appreciate it. You guys are troopers. You stay through. I know there's people that watch the whole replays through. I really appreciate that. So definitely, if you have video editing skills and want to help out, I would really appreciate that. If you have any other skills like web design or you can do an intro, extra, channel art, whatever, anything that you want to contribute to the channel. Really appreciate that. The channel is growing at a pretty steady pace, so I'm really pleased with that. Like I said, we hit our 3-week anniversary last Sunday, so we're progressing good. Let me know if you guys have any skill sets in that area and you want to help out. If you want to be on the channel, if you want to come on the channel and be a guest or whatever, you're more than welcome to do that too. I don't care. We just got to figure out a way to do it, but I know there's a way that we can. But, if you wanted to come on and do that, I'm fine with that. Come on for a little bit of the stream and we can have a conversation, chat, whatever. So that's that. Let me see. What's Darcy saying? Did Darcy say anything? iOS. Okay. Okay, so Darcy said he's planning, I'm assuming by the picture that's a he. It's really small on my screen, so I can't see it. I would hate for it not to be. Let me just click on this. Okay, Darcy is a guy. Okay, good. Okay. So Darcy plays on iOS. John said, Darcy, if you buy a single Chromium, it's a guaranteed character. The character is also farmable. Only the first time you buy it, though. Rogue's got 5 days off work now. Great. Congrats. Okay, so Darcy, here's what I would do. The very first thing I would do is create your account, okay, get to level 10. Just don't worry about buying anything or spending any money in the game. Don't do any of that yet. Just play to level 10, okay? Once you get to level 10, Squad Arena will open up. This little thing right here with these 2 lightsabers will open up. See what rank you are in Squad Arena, okay? You're really looking to be 5,000 or 5,000 or less is really where your target's going to want to be. Okay, 5,000 or less. If you're 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, you're better off just forgetting that account. Just get rid of the account and start over. Don't continue on with it. Just wait and maybe try tomorrow or whatever. Try another account tomorrow. If you start in the 20,000, 30, I mean, you're just so far behind. We can help you. You know, if you're at 5,000, we can help you. If you even hit 10,000, we could probably help you. But how this works is server, pretty much everybody's on a different server that's in this channel. I mean, none of us are probably on the same server. Very few of us would be. But what happens is when you're new, you start the game, you join a server. So servers are, I think it's 50,000 slots or 30,000 slots or whatever on that server. So you join that server. You're going to be somewhere in one of those numbers. So when the server hits 30 or 50,000, whatever it is, it's going to roll over and start a new server. So I was really lucky on both my accounts that I made. I have 2 accounts. Both accounts I started on fairly new servers. So I was able to rise ahead, rise through the ranks, and they weren't anybody. I wasn't in a position where I couldn't compete, at least rather quickly. So you also need to decide: do you want to be a free-to-play player or a pay-to-play player? If you're going to be a pay-to-play player, depending on what kind of payment level you're going to be in, you need to have strict goals for yourself, because if you can throw away a lot of money real quick at this game. You got to be real careful. So decide what type of player you want to be, and then stick to that. And we can help you with that. Whichever way you decide, we can definitely help you be very successful at this game and rise through the ranks quickly. But the one thing that's really important that I would recommend that you do, which I know there's a lot of content, there's a lot to get through, but if you go back to some of my live streams, look for the ones that say like who to farm or where to farm them. I think that reset routine is a good one to watch. Go back and watch some of those streams. I know they're kind of long, but there's a lot of content there that will really help you. And you can fast forward some of it. Like, you don't need to watch the Galactic War stuff really at this point. But if you could skip through the stuff where we're having a discussion about different things, it's really going to help you be leaps and bounds ahead on your server. And that's what's going to make you most powerful and most competitive, is having that knowledge. So those people that have started, that are regulars on the stream, a lot of them have started a second account, and they're really progressing very well on their second account because they have that knowledge, from the live stream and from their first account to be able to bump them ahead of most people on their server. So on my server, my main account, I've been rank 1 since pretty much day 1 I've entered Arena, and I've stayed there every day pretty much since. So about a month and a half now, a little less than a month and a half, I've been playing, and I've been number 1 pretty much every time. I think I was sniped twice. So let's see here. Okay, Riemann said, holy crap, Ahsoka is awesome now. With Qui-Gon Jinn lead, she goes before Sidious. I played 2 matches, and she was creating all over the place. I have to say I'm impressed. I'm going to try her in PvP right now. Awesome, cool. Think she's better than Hoth Rebel Scout. I don't know, man. Hoth Rebel Scout gives that turn meter to the whole team. That's going to be tough to beat. Farming Ahsoka now. Screw Daka. You don't really need Daka. Daka doesn't have to be 7 stars, guys. A lot of people just get her to 4 stars and they just gear her and rank up her abilities. I'm probably going to get mine to 6 and I'll stop. But I'll definitely put her on the back burner If who was it that I was thinking about getting in Cantina? Wasn't there somebody I was thinking about? We talked about this the other day. Oh, fives. I'm gonna put it on the back burner and go and unlock fives. I'm not that far off. I need 80 shards for fives, so I'm gonna switch to fives. My old DACA is 5-star. You know, almost halfway to 6. So I'm not in any rush. She's geared fairly well. I need to level her, but I'm gonna go back for fives. My Ahsoka's already done, I think. Yeah, I got more than enough shards for Ahsoka, so I'm not worried about her right now. Also, random question, but is this the only mobile game you play? The only mobile game I play right now, yeah. The previous game I played off and on for the last, I'd say, year or so was maybe 2 years now. Was Injustice Mobile, the DC app. I was playing that. Riemann, Daka is pretty ridiculous too. Plus, she's like the only worthy dark side healer, so it depends on what you need. Yeah, I think you can get away with her. Just gear her. Just gear Daka and try it. And then if you get stuck in dark side, but hopefully you'll have allies that have Daka too. So, I got a lot of allies that have 7-star Daka that I use. Oh, no, Darcy, feel free to ask whatever questions you have. We're more than happy to help you. We pride ourselves on the fact that we've built a super strong community here. So any questions you have, we're glad to help you. Welcome to the game. Just be careful what you're getting into. It's an awesome game, but just be careful. Make sure you do not get crazy with spending in the game. It can happen real quick. Don't do it. So ask advice before you invest in any real money into the game. You can invest real money into the game. You don't need to invest a lot. You can invest some and be and be competitive, but just we'll help you on what to use and what to address. But the very first thing, my very first advice to you is just go through the tutorial, get to level 10. It takes maybe an hour. I don't know, depends. But get through the tutorial and then look at your arena and let us know what rank you start at. Okay. Once you get to that, then let us know. So if we don't get it covered in today's live stream, we will be live streaming again tomorrow in the evening. So you can do that. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. It will alert you when we do live streams, and it'll alert you when I post new videos. Okay, I'm working on him too, Hoth Rebel Scout. Yeah, my Hoth Rebel Scout now is 70, and he is one piece away from gear 8. So I'm going to try to finish him at reset or get close to finishing him at reset, and I got to start working on his abilities. But man, this arena team, if you guys were on the live stream yesterday, we're running Qui-Gon Jinn, Leia, GS, Rey, and we had to throw in Poe just for now until we get Hoth Rebel Scout done. And keep in mind, Rey is only 6 stars, but we were just straight crushing people. I mean, I would kill 3 of the enemy team before they even took a turn. So by the time they took a turn, they had 2 people left, and then it was just over. It was done. So, and by that point, Poe had taunted, so they couldn't do anything to me. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. But I can't wait to see Hoth Rebel Scout in there. I think, really, honestly, I'll probably be able to either kill their whole team before they take a turn, or based on the current teams I'm facing on my server right now. I know that'll change in the future, but right now I think I could kill most of the teams before they even take a turn, or at least get them down to 1 player before they take a turn. So we'll see. Yeah, well, I'm thinking about 5s for this really cool assist team I was thinking about. I built the other day. We did it on a live stream. We'll look at that again in a minute. Chocolate said check line skunk. Oh, is tomorrow Wednesday? Oh, yeah. I keep thinking today's Monday for some reason. No, sorry. I'll be streaming again on Thursday night. Sorry, guys. I'll be streaming again on Thursday. So, yeah, thanks for catching that. No, I will not be streaming again tomorrow. I'll be streaming on Thursday. But if you would like to, Darcy, feel free to post in the comment section of this video once the replay's up. Post any questions that you have or whatever. Let us know what rank you're starting at in arena, so we know if you should progress on that account or maybe hold off and start another account. You just don't want to start so far behind that it's a nightmare to try to get caught up. Ask some of these guys that got behind on their server. It's really, really, really hard to get back up there. It's frustrating. So let me check line. All right, cool. Chocolate got his first purple. Nice. He got Darth Vader purple gear. I told you, though. not to invest that much into Vader, but that's okay. If you like doing it and you enjoy him, do what you want. I just give you my advice, and you guys can do with it as you will. But yeah, just be careful with Vader because I mean, you're not going to be able to shard him up, uh, really past probably where he's at for you. I mean, unless you're going to be heavy pay to play, doesn't sound like that's your goal. It's going to be real hard to shard him up. So, just be careful. I wouldn't invest too much more into mats for him. Oh, and if you need to, Darcy, you can also email me. It's lordskunk2016 at gmail.com if you have questions, since we won't be doing a live stream tomorrow. I do check that email periodically, so I can answer any questions that you have. But we will be live streaming again on Thursday. Yeah, chocolate. Yeah, keep them at that. That's fine. It's cool to have them, though. I mean, all you can really do is gear them up. At this point, you can't shard them up, so you got to gear them up. But okay, let's see. What other questions do you guys have? What other questions do you guys have for me? Post those in the comment section. Let me know. But let's go over here and let's look at that squad. I was thinking of an assist squad I want to build after I get my team done now. So this is the assist squad I was thinking. Qui-Gon Jinn, Elia, IG-86, Geonosian Soldier, and fives. So you got your tank, and then you just have your heavy DPS. So I think this would be a really good assist team. I think you're going to do some really good damage. Obviously, Qui-Gon's going to speed up Elia a little bit. So this is something to definitely check out if you're wanting to build a really fast team. Well, let's rephrase that. A pretty fast team. Average speed 136. Health isn't super great, but not bad. I mean, I would say average or just above average. But really strong power and really strong assist synergies. This would be a really good team to look at. So, if you already have some of these characters and you're close on some of these characters, that would be good. You could also now, we talked about you could throw in Chirpa in there because Chirpa has that assist too. Just keep in mind his four turn cooldown power assist isn't going to be as strong with this team because you're only going to pull, one of these characters. You're not going to be able to pull, 3 Ewoks and one of these characters. So just keep that in mind. I probably still wouldn't replace him with anybody. I probably wouldn't put him in over any of these other characters. But if you don't have access to Elia or whatever, you can maybe throw him in there and try him out. He would give you a little bit of a heal. So that's something to at least consider. Let's see. What's your email again? Chocolate posted that. Okay, you got it. What did Riemann say? Darth Vader has to become farmable somewhere at some point. I just got him to 5 stars. Yeah, I'm sure he will. I'm sure they'll have something where you can gain additional shards for him. But for right now, it doesn't look like they're in any rush to do it. So okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna let you guys ask any questions that you have. If you have any questions or you have anything that you want to add to the live stream, please let me know. It looks like right now we just got some general chat going on in the live stream. Again, if you're watching a replay of this or you're not watching this on the actual live stream page or watching this on Facebook or on the official forums, feel free to jump over or please jump over to the actual YouTube page where the live stream is. And you can participate in the live chat, and you can see, even if you don't want to participate in it, if you want to talk in it, you can at least see what's going on in the chat. There's always good stuff, always good interaction going on there. I try to read most of it, but still, it's just not the same of being able to interact with that at that level. So definitely do that. And if you're watching the replay and you haven't had a chance to get on one of the live streams yet, you should try to do so. I think you'd enjoy it. Especially if you enjoy watching the replays, you'd really like the interaction of the live chat and stuff. I typically live stream every day except Wednesday and Sunday, and I have been starting with the time change, which changed my arena payout. I have been starting right around 6:45-ish p.m. Eastern time is usually when I've been starting. So if you're able to do so, jump on at that time. And if you come late, that's fine. We usually runs 2 to 3 hours. My goal is to only run an hour, but always ends up running over. So So you still have time to get down on one of the live streams. But feel free if you guys ask any questions. But again, I just want to touch back on the fact that I am looking for somebody that can help with editing. Chocolate is helping, but I think we're going to need a couple people to be able to do it. We got a lot of content to go through. Or if maybe you're not confident in your editing skills, or maybe don't know how to do it, if you want to go back and just review some of the videos and pick out, write down the times, you can go back and look at here's a video. Pick some of the content out and say, here's, I'm just giving you examples. So say, hey, at 30.55 to 39.58, it's a good section talking about whatever, put a little note of what it talks about, and then you can at least help the editors by being able to know where to go to chop that up. So if you want to go back and review the videos, right, kind of get some good points. Hey, you made a good point for this section of the video. We can pull that out, make it, have the editors pull that out, make it its own video, and be able to offer that for some of the people that just aren't able to, to watch the whole live stream. The replays are long, and sometimes it might be hard to watch a full replay without the added benefit of having the live stream or the live chat, to be able to interact and keep keep things going, keep things fresh. So if you can do that, really appreciate it. If you have any web design skills, or you want to make intros, extras for the videos, I'd appreciate that. Channel art, whatever you want to do, man. If you want to participate, you want to help, just let me know. You can email me. I said again, it's lordskunk2016@gmail. You can hit me up on Line app, Lord Skunk. But yeah, I think we're doing really well with the channel. It seems to be that you guys really enjoy being a part of it. So let's make sure that we, let's make sure that we all work together and get this content out there, so other people can enjoy it and other people can take advantage of it. Okay, cool. Just general, you guys are just having general chat now in here. So good. Okay. Well, I got that out of the way. Oh, and again, I'll touch on this too. If you haven't done so, please go to just go to my YouTube channel. And if you can go to this discussion tab right here, it just says discussion. And if you could just put in a comment, man. If you could put something in there, whatever, man, whatever you like about the channel, in any type of positive, comments you have, please put those in there. I'd just like to have those. It would be nice, to have something to showcase. So if I do try to contact, maybe a dev or something to get them on here, to get them on the channel, see if we can interview them, I'd like to be able to say, hey, here's what, other viewers and other Star Wars Galaxy Heroes players, this is what they like about the channel. We have a good following. Do you want to come on and maybe do an interview or something? That would be really cool. And then that would give you guys an opportunity maybe to ask the dev some questions, through the live chat, or or make some recommendations that you might have. So I just think that would be cool if you could do it. I would appreciate it. And plus, I just like seeing the positive things that you guys say. And a lot of times you'll put them on the replies on a video, and then it's hard for me to go back and see, because every video has different replies and different comments. This is one section here where you can just think of this as more like a review, where you can write a review about the stream and about the channel, and about what we go over. I'd really appreciate that. I know it'd take you guys a couple minutes to do it maybe, but if you could, I would really like to read those and see. And I'll read more of those in just a little bit. Chocolate now made his Darth Vader his avatar for his. That's cool. Good job. Let's see. Anything else that I had that I want to go over? I think that's about it. I'm just going to go ahead and let's burn up some energy while you guys are chatting. Looks like you guys got really good discussion going on in the channel, so I'm not going to interrupt you and stop you from doing that. If you have any questions, feel free to post them. Post them in all caps if you have questions, though. It'll make it easier for me to see it. But let's burn up some of this energy. And I'm almost out of sim tickets, I think, so I'm going to have to actually fight some of these battles. See if I have enough sims to get to this. This one's one of my harder battles. So let's see if we can get Oh, client must be restarted again. Okay, let's see. Um, Juan said, "Yo, Skunk, what's up, man? What's up?" Rogue said, "Did you gear up your Yoda Skunk?" No, I didn't. I left. I haven't started him. I haven't done anything with him. He is still. Where is he? He is still 5 stars, and he's still Gear 5. And I haven't really done anything. I haven't promoted him or nothing. I'm not gonna. He's not on my list right now. The only reason we got him, guys, if you watched the live stream yesterday, and if you watch that video we're gonna post tonight, the only reason I got him was because we were just jacking around in the live stream. I mean, I didn't think I was gonna get him at all. It just happened to be a fluke, and we got him. So I do have enough to 7-star him. I don't really want to invest or take away my purples to buy credits to level them. There's other people I'm working on. My focus is on Hoth Rebel Scout right now. So that's what I'm working on. Will I do something with Yoda? Yeah, I mean, I'll do something with him because I think he could be fun. I think they still need to work on his AI a little bit. But my focus right now is still on HRS and getting him fully geared and then sharding Rey. Those are the two things that I'm focused on so I can complete that team of Qui-Gon Jinn, Geo, Leia, Rey, and Hoth Rebel Scout. That's what I'm going to run for a while. Then I'm probably going to work on Royal Guard. I'm probably going to start working on him. And then maybe I could work on Yoda or Elia or Ahsoka. So there's a lot of options that I could work on. And I still have to work on my dark side team, which is, like Phasma, Kylo Ren, First Order TIE Pilot, some of those people. So I still need to do some work there. Sid's pretty good, and GS is pretty good. I could use them on dark side. A lot of my allies have a high level DACA, so I'm able to use that. So yeah, so that's my goal. That's what I'm working on right now for that team. I think that's going to be stupid sick. With Hoth Rebel Scout just giving everybody that turn meter. We'll have to see, man. Hopefully maybe tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but maybe Thursday we'll be ready to go. We do the stream again to see that team in action. I think we should probably be ready by then. Rey will still probably be 6-star, but we'll at least have Hoth Rebel Scout maxed, hopefully. You ever think about starting your own guild? I mean, I'm actually in Fear the Boot, and I like those guys, man. Those guys, they're really good. They're some of the top Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes players are in there. They welcome me in. Right when I was brand new, I think I was like level 40 when they added me to the group. So I mean, I was just a couple weeks into the game, maybe a week and a half into the game, but I already had every character, so that got me in. But yeah, I mean, if you guys are interested, I would definitely recommend joining them. Fear the Boot Gaming, FTB. If you go to lordskunk.com and click on FTB at the top, it'll take you right to the link to join. And that's actually ran by the same guy who runs Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Now, that's a multi-gaming group. They're also in Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront. They're also in a couple other Star Wars apps. I don't play any other Star Wars apps, so I don't know about them. And they're in a couple other app games too. I don't know. So you have to look at it. It never really interested me. Other apps. That part doesn't interest me. Just the Galaxy of Heroes, really. But thank you for that, Riemann. I appreciate it. Juan was looking for advice for my main account. Yeah, no problem. Just ask away. We'll get to it. Remon's very, very knowledgeable too, so he'll answer anything that I miss. Should I replace Max Phasma for Max Poggle? No, I wouldn't, unless you're running full droid. Rodney G, thoughts on an evasion team with Dooku lead? Dooku's lead supposedly doesn't work. Did they fix that? I didn't really pay attention to that in the notes. There was a lot of character updates I didn't pay attention to. Somebody said, multiple people have told me that Dooku's lead was not working. So, but an evasion team with Dooku, Sid, Lumi, Rey, Resistance pilot. Yeah, you could do that. I don't know enough about Dooku's leadership, obviously, because people told me it didn't work, so I didn't really research it that much. But Lumi's got a good evasion or whatever leadership too. So Juan said, I run Qui-Gon Jinn, Lumi, Sid, and GS all max. Qui-Gon Jinn, Lumi, Sid, and GS all max. I would replace GS, or not GS, I'd replace Lumi and Sid then if you're looking for arena team. I would replace Lumi first, then Sid. John, okay, how do I take this guy down? Skunk, Poggle, Lead, GS, IG, 88, JC, and Poe. Well, here's what I would do first. If you don't have enough to one-shot anybody, if you can't one-shot anybody before Poe taunts, I would kill Poe. I would just start on Poe because he's going to taunt anyways, just like Royal Guard. I just start on Royal Guard. If you can't kill Poggle or 88, yeah, if you can't kill Poggle or 88, I don't think you're gonna be able to kill GS. If you can't one-shot Poggle, or you know what I mean, kill him before Poe taunts, then just kill Poe. And then after Poe, I would probably kill 88 or Poggle, either way, and then whoever you didn't pick, and then GS, and then JC. That's me. That's what I would do. Rogue, Juan, that's a coin flip, really, mate. You are good for that team, but Phasma leader starts from the beginning when Poggle's buff will be after most of your team has already been. Yeah, I always, man, if you got Phasma, if you're going to put Phasma in there, I would put Phasma in as lead for sure. John, took rank 1. Congrats, man. That's awesome. Qui-Gon Jinn lead. If you got run Qui-Gon Jinn lead, I would maybe look at replacing Phasma. John, I hate droids. John, going for 3 days straight, rank 1. Congrats, man. Good. Yeah, John said don't do Docker lead. I tried it. It doesn't work. Yeah, or Dooku lead. Yeah, I agree. I've just heard. I haven't heard anything good. Now, if they did something in the update with it, maybe somebody needs to try it after the update and see. I don't know. Somebody needs to test it and see. Rodney said they did. I can see Darkside, Barriss, Jar Jar, and Inquisitors, and maybe Jedi Temple Guards in the game. Yeah, Jar Jar's not even in the data mine yet, so I don't know. We'll see. I mean, so many people hate that dude. I don't know. I mean, if they put him in, that'd be funny, but I wouldn't count on it right away. Darkside Barriss is already in the game. I mean, she's already in the data mine. She's in the game technically. But she's not in as an NPC or a playable character yet. Riemann said, how long till they increase the cap? Well, they just increased it to 70 just a little bit before the Yoda event. Just a little bit before I started playing, I think. They increased it to 70. So I would say probably, based on other similar games and stuff that I've seen, I would think probably every 4 to 6 months. So we probably got another at least 2 to 4 months being at this level, which is fine too, because if you got to get these characters up. You got to get your characters leveled up. So I'm fine with it being maybe 3 months or so. I could see I would be fine with that. Vim, hey Vim, what's up, man? We missed you these last couple streams. We did showcase your 7-star Grievous a couple times over the last couple live streams. I got 2 spots for you, Skunk, if you want to give them out. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's see. So here's what we got. We got Vim that has 7-star Max Grievous. And I think he has, who's your lead on your light side, Vim? I can't remember. Who's your light side leader? He's got really good characters in there to use if you want to add him. But let's do this. Let's see. Let's go back to that discussion tab we were just talking about. Okay, and Vim, you just joined. So here's the deal. This discussion tab on my main channel. Okay, I already talked about it. So if you just joined, you'll hear it. If you already heard it, then whatever. But this tab, if you could, please leave a positive comment about the channel. What you like about the content. Just leave something good there, something positive, something that why do you come back? Why do you watch the videos? I'd really appreciate that. I know you guys leave these scattered all throughout my videos. You leave great comments. Please, let's just put them right here in the discussion tab where it's easy to see, and we can always come back and review those. So please do so. If you leave a discussion comment, okay? If you leave a discussion comment, I'm going to pick 2 people from the discussion comments. I'll give you guys, I'll I'll give you guys until, let's do it until Thursday. Can you make it Thursday, Vim? Whoever, I'm going to pick 2 people from the discussion comments that would like to have Vim as their ally. Vim does have 7-star General Grievous, max geared, awesome ally, fun to have, fun to check him out and fun to play with. And then I think he has, I don't know if it's a 7-star Yoda, but he's got a really good light side one too. That you can have access to. So he has a completely maxed account. I actually showcased his roster a couple live streams ago too. He has everybody on his account. Probably out of all of our viewers that I know of, he's the farthest along in the game. So he makes my main account look weak. But if you guys post something there, I'll pick 2 people. That you should do it anyways. We shouldn't have to do a contest for you guys to do this, but I will do that, and I will let Vim know who those 2 people are, and he'll accept you as an ally. We'll announce that on Thursday's live stream. And if for any reason Vim can't make it, I'll send him a line app or text him or whatever, and let him know who those 2 winners are. Okay, but I'll randomly select the people who do that. So yeah, from now until Thursday's live stream to post in this discussion tab something good, and then we'll get you in there with Vim's ally. I think that's something fun to do. So it'll be something fun. Powered Vlogs Gaming, welcome to the channel. Want to play Battlefront? I don't have Battlefront. I've been thinking about maybe getting that for my PS. Now, one thing I did get, guys, that I want to tell you about, because I think it'll be fun. I might start streaming that. I did get that the Disney Infinity Battles, the Star Wars one, 3.0 or whatever. I'm gonna try that with my daughter. She's 9. I think she would like it. I got, it comes with Leia that she could play, or Rey. She could play anybody. It doesn't matter. But those are the 2 girl ones that are there. Ahsoka Tano too. So I think that would be fun for me and her to do that. And if she likes it and we do it, then we will, then maybe I'll stream those. That would be kind of funny. So we can get it from my perspective and her perspective. So we'll see. Maybe I'll make another channel, a sub channel here for that. So that would be kind of cool. If anybody plays that, feel free to put in the comments what you like about it. Stuff. It looked pretty cool. I watched videos of it. It looks pretty neat. Graphics look really good. I think it's something that we could play, together that I think she would really like. She would like to do. Let's see. Okay, cool. I think we're good. We're caught up on the chat. Post any questions that you guys have in the chat. I'm gonna go ahead and end this. My goal is to end this in about 10 minutes. So any other questions that you have for myself, or I know you guys are having some conversations in the live chat, feel free to continue on with those. Let me go over to here, but please put something in this discussion, man. Let's see if we got any. Oh, cool. Okay, man, guys, I really appreciate that. Yeah, please add to those, man. That'd be really cool. If you guys can do that, I'd really appreciate that. But I'm going to go back over to here, and I'm just going to pull this up just so people can see. I'll pop the chat out. I'm going to pause this, though. We don't need that going right now. So let me pop out the chat. And we'll just leave the chat up for a minute so people can see. Jackson Dunley, why do you post videos that are so long? I just addressed that. So here's the deal, Jackson. I talked about that. We're looking for people that would like to volunteer that have some type of ability or some type of experience or interest in video editing. What I need people to do, the live streams, people love the live streams. They love the fact that we can get on here and we can go through that. But I know there's tons of my viewers that just don't have the time to do it. So we're looking for people that would like to edit, that has editing skills, that we can that can go back through the videos and pull out that content and chop it up. We just did that yesterday. I have one of our members or one of our viewers named Chocolate that went back and pulled the Yoda event when I completed the Yoda event yesterday. he pulled that out, so he edited that for me, and I'm going to be able to upload that tonight. So that took what was a 3-hour video, condensed that section down to 8 minutes, and then now we're going to be able to post that so people can just see me completing the Yoda event. So I'm looking for people that can edit, that can be a part of the team. Also, if you have any type of web design or anything, if you can make intros, extras, channel art, whatever, if you want to contribute, more than happy to talk with you about that. I'd really appreciate any help that we can get. In regards to that, because there is so much content. I basically just need a content manager that can come in and chop all this stuff up. Also, if maybe you don't have video editing skills, you're not familiar with editing or you're not skilled in that, that's fine. If you just want to go back, if there's people, I'm not saying you, Jackson specifically, but I'm saying if there's people that want to go back and watch the videos and then just write down, pick out sections by writing down the times, and breaking that up so the editors can go back and just edit for those different things, that would be great. So if you're interested in helping out in the channel, just email me at lordskunk2016@gmail. We'll find something for you to do. I appreciate the help. And I understand that you guys, it's hard for some of you guys that got school, you got college, you're working, whatever. I know a lot of guys, and ladies too, they'll email me or they'll message me and tell me, hey, I just put my headphones in, I listen to it while I'm at work or while I'm doing whatever. That's fine, but I want to break these up into smaller formats for you guys. So we will chop these up. Here's the thing I don't like to do. I've already realized I don't like to do this. I do not like to just sit and just record videos and not have the interaction of the live stream. The live stream is what excites me. The live stream seems like what you guys like. You like the interaction, you like the chat. So I'm fine with that. I did that top 10. I got halfway through my top 10 playlist for Galaxy Heroes. I'm just gonna have to do that in a live stream, finish those up in a live stream, and have one of my editors, whoever we end up getting to do that, chop those up and make that part of the top 10. So let's take a look here. Okay, so we got 3 spots for Vim, so we got another spot opened up for more people that do the discussion. Please go to the discussion tab on the main YouTube channel. Go to my main YouTube channel, click the discussion tab, leave a nice little positive comment, whatever you feel. I know you guys leave these all over the other videos, but let's just put it in one central location. Please leave a comment, and we're gonna pick 3 random people that will add Vim will add as an ally, so you'll have access to 7-star Max Grievous. You have access to 7-star Max Yoda. Or whatever, he can change up his light side however he wants. But you'll be able to have him as an ally. It's great, and we'll show that in a minute. I think I can pull him up. Tassine said, "Yo, Skunk, what's up? What's up, Tassine?" Jakub just wanted to say hi. I have watched numerous recorded videos, but never live. Great stuff. Thanks, Jakub. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. I really appreciate that. Vim said, "Grass Skunk, I was meaning to ask how it went. It went really good, man. We were just completely jacking around. You'll see in the video. I did not think I was going to be able to get Yoda. I thought I had to, I thought old Ben was going to be too much of a handicap. But we were just jacking around on the stream, just chatting, having a discussion, and we went ahead and ended up beating it. It was crazy. So we were not expecting it. We weren't planning on it. We were just literally just messing around, and that was that. So." Juan said, "I use Qui-Gon Jinn lead with Anakin, JC, GS, and switch between Royal Guard and Chewie." I'm not sure what he means that for. Tassine, hey Vim, I heard some positive things about you. Yeah, Vim's real cool, man. Vim's cool. Chocolate said he finished his discussion post. Thank you, I appreciate that. Benny Rodriguez said, "How long does it take after you're done to see the replay of this video?" It actually takes a little while. Unless you're going to be up late tonight, you're probably not going to be able to see it tonight. This is probably, what are we running on, man? Shoot, we're up to probably another 4-hour live stream. It'll probably take another hour to process, and then I usually do a quick edit on the beginning to clear out all the beginning crap. You can watch it probably tomorrow. If you can't make it, watch it tonight. John said, "I love the live stream." Hey, I appreciate that, John. Oh, Vim said my lineup is now so much more robust than the last time I've seen it. So cool. Yeah, you have to send that to me. Send it to me. Send me screen caps through Line. I showed the screen caps you sent me through the official forums the other day, but I have to be careful when I do that because I can't scroll down too far because your phone number is listed there, and I don't want to ever give out anybody's personal information. So send it through Line app to me, and then I can show it in Line app. That would be easier. Juan said he's about to attack rank 1. Jakub, I think I'm saying that right. Jakub, is that right? Said he already subscribed. Thanks so much for the subscription, man. I really appreciate it. Is the stream on Thursday? Yes, we will be streaming next on Thursday. I typically try to stream every day. Let's see, every day except Wednesday and Saturday. Most days I try to make it. Okay, let me go over to Line. Hang on, I gotta go back to this. And let me check Line, because I think you posted something in Line that I don't want. I just want to make sure there's no private information. I'm just going to go ahead and delete our conversation in Line. Okay, so I deleted our Line chat, so now it should be all fresh chat when you send me something, Vim. So that should be good. Okay, let's take a look at, let's see how we're doing on our discussions. Okay, great, man. We're adding it. Yeah, if you guys can, man, please keep posting in there if you would. Again, I'm gonna pick 3 random people and we'll have them add you. And what we'll do, Vim, is whoever I pick, I'll just get their codes and I'll just send you the codes. And you can add them directly, Vim. And then it'll be easier that way, I think. So yeah, I really appreciate that, guys. I appreciate you taking the time to do that. Where's that? Let me get back to the chat. We'll leave the chat up for a minute. You guys got really good discussion. Vim said he can 7-star all but 6 right now, he believes. Wow. Let me pull up Vim's account. Let's see if that came through. Yep, there it is. Okay. So let's take a look at his... Here's his roster. So this is Vim's roster. Look at this, man. Crazy, crazy. Yeah, he's got that 7-star Ray, that jerk. Let's see. Oops. Let's go back. There's Grievous down there. So there's your 7-star Grievous. So basically any character you could want as an ally, he has in there. Looks like they're all pretty well. Oh my goodness, dude! Did you buy any of those training droids to get these guys to 70? How the heck did you get them to 70? All these characters, that's crazy. Did you buy those new training droids? Five-star Vader, nice. Yeah, I'm 15 away from my Vader. Yeah, 5s. I'd start working on that, dude. I'm thinking he's going to be real good, man. I'd start working on 5s in Cantina. Because you got Hoth Rebel Scout already. Enough for him. So who else? No, that's Rebel Soldier. Your Scout's already a 70, isn't it? I could have swore you told me your Rebel Scout was 70. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, okay. Oh, almost. Yeah, once you get Rebel Scout, I would definitely go for 5s. 5s is sick, man. He's tough. Oh, you don't have Chirpa yet? What the heck, dude? He's slacking? Should already had Chirpa by now. No, great. That's a great roster, man. That's awesome. That's very impressive. I mean, I know my main account's pretty impressive, but this is really impressive. So that's cool, man. Okay, let me come back over to the chat. Yeah, nobody can beat you in 40 seconds. One. Um, yeah, sniping's the name of the game, man. Sniping's the name of the way. Name of the game. Send me a screen cap of your arena, Vim, so people can see your arena. I wish we could post screenshots in this chat. That would be really cool. Yeah, let me know when you sent the screenshot of that arena. We'll show everybody the arena. What'd you guys think of his roster, man? That's pretty crazy, isn't it? Isn't that crazy? Pop out.
Now get 50% off all Domino's pizzas when you order online. 50% off sausage pizzas, handmade pan pizzas, even barbecue banana pepper pizzas. If you're into that, this week only get 50% off the menu price of 34 million pizza combinations at Domino's.com.
By the arena. What'd you guys think of his roster, man? That's pretty crazy, isn't it? Isn't that crazy? Oh, pop out chat that way. Weird. Let's try this. Pop out.
Now get 50% off all Domino's pizzas when you order online. 50% off sausage pizzas, handmade pan pizzas, even barbecue banana pepper pizzas. If you're into that, this week only get 50% off the menu price of 34 million pizza combinations at Domino's.com.
By the arena. What'd you guys? Chuck said, I don't know if I can wait till Thursday to see if I get Vim as an ally. His roster is sick. Yeah, it is, man. It's really good. I sent the arena. Okay, let's flip over to the line and take a look at that. All right, so here's his arena. So this is who he's got to compete. These are the other people that he's got to compete with. So yeah, that's a good deal, man. It's a good deal. It's a well-established server. So to be number one on my server, I'm so far ahead of everybody. I mean, that's it's an accomplishment, but for him, I mean, he's definitely on an established server. So that's definitely an even bigger accomplishment when you can do that. So that's really cool. Free bonus energy, guys. Bonus energy. I'm going to close this. This is annoying because I like just a regular pop-out chat. Valsy just activated Admiral Akbar. Nice, man. See if we can. Oh no, I don't think we'll finish him off with this. We're gonna need a refresh to be able to do that. But let's see how many pieces we can get with this free energy. Okay, let's see. Vim, see if you can pull me as a helper on something so I know who I'm using. Okay, let me see. I got to go to my Droid account for that. Yeah, I realized I was looking for you and looking for you on my main account, and I couldn't find you, but we're not friends on my main account. So that third spot, you should just add me. Add me for now. Add my my ally code for. Is it down here? Here, let me do this. I'm gonna put it in the comment section of this video. Oops. Yeah. Okay, yeah, add my my main account Vim for now. There. And let's see if I can find him as an ally. Let's go to dark side so we can pull up. Well, let me see where I need gear from first. We'll do IG. Okay, we'll do this. We'll do this. Oh, wait. This is light side. Okay, that's not going to work. We got to go to the dark side one. Let me see. What am I doing? Out of control. That's light side as well. Try dock, I guess. Okay, dark side. There we go. And if you guys haven't actually manually, well, you don't have to manually play. You can auto play it, but you have to actually play. Don't sim. You need to sim or play through a battle in light side, dark side, and Cantina periodically, at least every 3 weeks. So these characters will show up for your allies. If you don't, they'll start to fall off the ally list. You'll still be allies with them, but they won't have access to your character. So just make sure you do that. Make sure you check who your leads are, because you might want to switch those around from time to time. Like everybody runs like Sid, Phasma, Poggle. If you have like a Daka, throw a Daka in there. Because everybody's already running those. Sid and Phasma. So where you at, Vim? I just showed him last night on the live stream. I'll just play through one, and then I'll see if you pop back up on the next one. Yeah, and if you haven't done so, Vim, just play. You need to go to dark side and just play through a battle. You don't have to actually like manually play it. You can just put on auto, but don't sim it. Just go to it and actually play through it, because then it'll refresh that list. There's a really good guide on the official forums talking about allies, and that was one of the things that they said. So I'm gonna pop back over to chat real quick and just see what we got going on. All right, Vim. I just looked at my other account. I don't see it. It didn't come through yet. It sometimes takes a minute. Oh, see, on light side. Well, just go play a light. You need to play a light side battle, Vim. Just go pick who you want. I would just put Yoda in because people like that. Put Yoda in it. You need to play a light side battle. If you haven't played it in a while, they won't show up. So just play through one. You might as well just play through. You can just put it on auto. It's fine, but just do one. Let's see if you're showing up now. Huh. Weird. No, oh, that's not showing up. That's weird. There's Valsy. Let's use his Poggle. Sweet, cool, them. Thank you. All right, let's see if your request came through yet. There it is. Okay, so it came through on my main account. I gotta delete somebody. Let's see. Okay, Vim, I got you. My main account as well. There you are. Gotcha. All right, cool. So there's Vim. 7-star Grievous. Let's put him in with our droids. Watch him go wild. What do you guys think of that? I love it when he wades in with those quad lightsabers. That's sick. Sweet. Cool. Tassine, did you hear about the contest we're running right now? Vim has offered 2 ally slots. We're gonna pick 2 random people who post a comment in the discussion tab on my main channel. If you give a nice positive review or whatever, we're gonna select a couple of them for to be allies with him. So I appreciate that. It shouldn't have to do a contest for you guys to do that. I just appreciate it if you do it anyways. But that's something cool he offered to do, and that was nice of him to do it. We just ran his 7-star Grievous that he has as an ally, and I think he's going to run his 7-star Yoda on light side. So that'll be cool. So if you guys would like to have that or have access to it, just please go ahead and do that. And I'm sure he's cool with us doing that from time to time. So maybe we'll do that once a week. So if you don't get it this time, we'll do it. We'll give you another chance to do it. But yeah, anybody who posts in that discussion tab, that's how we'll do our giveaways. If you put a nice comment in that discussion tab, we'll do some type of giveaway or some type of promo. It's just fun, man. It's just fun to do, and I appreciate all the great comments that you guys leave. So that's right here. If you go to my main channel and just click on discussion. Oh yeah, we got quite a few now. It's really cool, man. Thanks guys for doing that. Appreciate it. Okay, cool. Yoda's been done on light, so Yoda will be his light side lead, and then 7-star Grievous will be his dark side. So that's cool. And then I would do a Cantina Vim too. You might as well. Next time you do a Cantina battle, just do don't sim it, just fight it. The event for training droids is probably going to be out after the Yoda event, and it'll be on Android only. So, so that will be, what was it? That'll be either tomorrow. No, how many days are left on Yoda? Let's look. It's going to be 1 day, 15 hours. So that's when this is done, that's when the droid event is going to start. I'm assuming, is what they said. So. I don't know. I know I used you on dark side, so I got a cooldown, but I don't know if I got a cooldown on light side. I don't know if it works that way. Let me see. See if I can find you on here, Vim. Hey, there's me. There's Rogue. Yeah, I think you can only use them every 4 hours is how that works. I wasn't sure if it was Yoda. I wasn't sure if it was if light side, dark side counted for that. Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, I know it has a 4-hour cooldown. Now you can reset that cooldown if you use them in a challenge. If you use them in one of the all my challenges are down. But if you do that, if you borrow an ally and then you go back to challenge and borrow that ally again, it'll refresh that cooldown. So you can do that. Yeah, what Rogue's saying. But I didn't know if that 4-hour cooldown was per per battle, like, you know, if you did Squad Cantina, Light Side, Dark Side, if they all had different cooldowns. Looks like they all share the same cooldown. So, add me as an ally. Yeah, you can add me. My ally codes are in there. Go ahead and add me. Right now I'm full. I have to see who I would remove, but I could try to. My ally codes are in the comments of the video. Okay, cool. Cool. So here's the deal. I'm just going to recap. If you do have any type of video editing experience, or you know, want to help with video editing, please let me know. If you want to help in the channel in any way, channel art, intro, extra, web design, whatever, let me know. Looking for people that want to help. Obviously, the channel's progressing really well. You know, people obviously like to listen to me talk for 3 hours. So whatever. If you guys are into that, fine. But I'd like to chop up these live streams a little bit for people who maybe can't watch, you know, a 3-hour set of video. Let's just chop them up into pieces and we'll put them out as videos. We'll always keep the live stream intact. We'll always keep it access so people can watch the whole live stream. But I would like to be able to chop those up a little bit, add more content. So if you're interested in doing that, email me, lordskunk2016@gmail. Go to lordskunk.com. You can find all access or links to all my social media stuff on there. I would like to find somebody who has some web design ability. I have some, but I'm not as fluent as I used to be with it. But if you want to do something with lordskunk.com, we could put that together. That would be neat. So whatever. I mean, whatever if you think you can contribute, you want to help out with the channel, or maybe you just want to do something, and I'll assign you with the task. I got things that I could have you do if you want to help out. If you don't, that's fine. Whatever. You don't have to. But if you're interested in that, you can email me. So let's see. Anything else? Anything else I want to go over? If you haven't done so, subscribe to the channel. I'm sure everybody in here at this point has already subscribed to the channel. Again, we're doing the contest or the promo for the discussion thing. If you can leave a nice comment in the discussion on my main YouTube channel, it's up there at the top tab. Just click discussion. Leave a nice comment. I'd appreciate that. And then we're going to be doing that on Thursday. We'll announce 2 winners that will Vim will add as ally, and you can have access to his 7-star Grievous and his 7-star Yoda. So it's just something fun to do. We shouldn't have to do a contest for you to do that, but you know, whatever. It's just kind of fun. So we'll do that. I think that's probably about it. We will be live streaming again on Thursday evening. Not sure exactly what time, but I have been starting them around 6:30, 6:45 Eastern time. We'll see. We'll see. It'll be then or a little bit later. So we'll see how everything works out for me on Thursday. But that's what we're shooting for. If you have any questions or have anything, feel free to post them in the comments, or you can email me, contact me. If you want to add me on Line App, it is Lord Skunk on there. I think that's about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna end the live stream now. I think we got more than enough live streaming in for tonight. I need to rest my vocal cords after 3 days straight of live streaming. But yeah, I mean, I appreciate you guys. I really do. I appreciate everybody that comes to the channel. So many of you guys, you know, obviously return every night that we do the stream. You know, John, Chocolate, Rogue, Juan, Vim, so many people. The reason I say those are guys I can see on the screen. I know there's so many other. Remon comes back all the time. I mean, there's just so many people. So if I forgot you, don't feel bad. I just don't see you in chat. So, Skunk, just so you know, I've never received a notification that you're live streaming. Okay, well, then you need to set up your notifications. And here's how you would do that. You would go to setting up notifications for YouTube. I thought there was a way. Well, you just got to go into your YouTube settings. If you go back to my channel, okay, listen. So if you're on a mobile device, I can't do it because I'm on my PC. But if you go to a mobile device, your mobile device, your phone or whatever, and you go to the YouTube app and you type in lordskunk.com, when my channel comes up, there's like a little bell next to my name. If you click on that bell, you can select what type of alerts you want. So you can have it alert you on your phone. You can have it send you an email. There's a lot of different things you can do. Some people have it set up to default to do that. If you don't have it set up in your account to automatically default, then you need to go in there and do that. Also, whatever your YouTube email is, YouTube will send emails to you saying that, you know, I'm streaming or I posted a new video. So if you're not actively using that YouTube account email, you need to update that or set it up to alert you on your phone, if that makes sense. But go on your mobile device, click on alerts, the little bell next to my name. So go to your YouTube app on your mobile device, type in Lord Skunk. When my name's there on my channel, click the little bell and click what kind of notifications you want to have, and it'll tell you everything you need. So, Rogue said, thanks again for the stream, Skunk. Awesome job. Thanks so much, guys. See you later, Juan. See you later, Rogue. Vim said you have them on, so I'm not sure then. I don't know. I get them on my other account, my other email. I will get notifications that I posted a video that I am streaming. So I'm not sure. Maybe it's going into your spam folder. Maybe it's going into one of your other tabs on there. I'm not sure, but it should alert you. If not, then it's something between you and Google or Gmail or YouTube or whatever. It's having an issue. But yeah, if you can find that out and then let us know in the next stream, that would probably be helpful for some of the other people. But Valsy too. Yeah, Valsy's always here. Appreciate Valsy coming. But yeah, everybody that comes to the channel, man, I really appreciate it. Feel free, please, to post in that discussion tab. Post something, a nice comment, review, whatever you will, the channel. I'd really appreciate looking at those. But again, everybody have a great night. I will see you guys on Thursday. I need to rest the vocal cords, but we will do it again on Thursday, and hopefully I will have Hot Rebel Scout done, and then we can look at him in the arena team, see how he's performing. So again, have a great night, guys, and we will see you guys soon.